Another successful V-Day in the books. You did your duty. You made your lady happy. Locked and loaded some quality time. Made dinner. You put down the controller and picked up the massage oil. You probably even cuddled. Good job. But now Papa needs a little me time. So treat yourself to a fresh batch of ass kickery in the brand spanking new Overwatch map. Here, you can live the good life atop a New York high-rise, huh? And by good life, I mean a multi-floor frag fest 80 stories up. We're talking a sprawling 13,000 square feet of death-dealing extravagance, complete with a restaurant, a penthouse, a cornucopia of sniping nooks and crannies. And unless you have the agility of a Chinese gymnast, the very real chance that you'll plummet to your untimely death. Don't you deserve that? Of course you do. So go ahead, snipe a guy or three. Give him the old oh, that's the stuff. Because you're worth it, soldier. You're worth it. Until next month, hugs and kisses. Get the hell out of here. Join up and get 9 months of Modern Warfare 3 content. Ow!
Get new maps and more first on Xbox Live.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, Pat?
What's going on, guys?
APL Fisher.
APL Fisher here.
Dunk is here, and we have Zach playing and Z-Bot playing on the new map Overwatch. We're going to check out the new DLC, Modern Warfare 3. The content season is continuing, and we are into our third map now. It's called Overwatch, if you haven't. It reminds me of High Rise.
Yeah, High Rise, and I was going to say Hard Hat, too, just from it's like a construction type map.
Yeah.
I haven't got a chance to play it, but you played it last night, right?
Actually, this morning.
Oh, this morning?
We were setting this up, yeah.
Nice.
It's a nice map. It's good for domination. Kill confirmed, everything, so.
Yeah, you said it played really well on Dom, which seems to be, I don't know, the focus overall on these maps. Domination seems to be pretty heavy. They like to cater to that.
Did you play the other two?
No, I haven't yet, no. So.
Well.
Sorry, haven't yet, but.
I really like all three maps that have came out so far. It's surprising to me because I don't usually like DLC. It's something new.
There's nothing wrong with you, you know.
Yeah. I can't figure out if it's something wrong with me.
It probably is, actually. I lied.
Oh, yeah. But they're really good. They play really well. They feel like they've spent a lot of time making them quality maps instead of just throwing it together. So
that's good. Yeah, I mean, that's been one of the things that initially about the game, it took me a while to. I play mostly on them. They're playing on console, but I'm more of a PC-oriented guy. Played a lot on PC, and I like the game overall. I just the maps for me took a little while to get used to, and I think overall maybe this game not as. I like the maps, but I'm going to be happy with some new content to go on that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a couple go-tos, like there's certain maps that come in the rotation. We always hard hat. Yeah. Me and Matt do work on hard hat, by the way. So well, yes, but well, maybe should we reveal the strategy that we roll with on hard hat? Because I know we're going to watch Overwatch here, but.
I don't know if we should.
Okay, yeah, that's true, because then the scores
everybody
would
would do it to me.
That's true. All right, fine. Sorry I brought it up. Just trying to help the people out. I try. But, keeps all the secrets.
Robert Bowling's actually going to be joining us.
Robert Bowling will be joining us here soon.
A little bit later, yeah.
Going to be talking about the new maps, so that'll be exciting. Stay tuned for that, and you're going to get to watch awesome gameplay from these two.
We have a Halo Pro.
We do. We have a Halo Pro, and
that one's me.
Yeah.
Lindsay's the Halo Pro. Zach is the scrub.
Yeah.
Scrub gamer.
Trying to find a game. I also have not played these maps at all, so this should be really interesting.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. He's modest though. He's a good player.
Yeah,
both of them are good players.
He's actually using my gamer tag, and I have. If he actually gets below a 2 KD on any map, I have a warrant out for his. I'm gonna hit.
Are you gonna hit me? Are you gonna hit me if that?
No, I got a hit out for you. So.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I'll be watching you.
I was gonna say you're gonna get
Don't mess up my classes either.
You have any tips for this map Overwatch? Have you played it?
Stick to the outside. Don't go towards the middle bridge because it's like a death. It's a death trap.
I would also use the sniper rifle whenever possible.
Use the sniper
in every situation.
No
That's
way.
just a recommendation
It's
for
actually
me
a good
personally.
sniping map.
We'll see about that.
It is a good overall. I haven't played it yet, but okay, we'll see.
It's got its open areas. It's got its little corridors on the side. So I would stick with a SCAR or something right now to feel it out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. There's something about playing like on a map that is like has a different perspective, like on top of a building. I don't know. That's one of the reasons I liked High Rise, which is like a weird
Yeah, that
reason,
was-
but it's cool. I kind of like that concept. It's
I'm
neat.
anxious to see what Robert Bowling says about this map, because maybe
Yeah.
if they were thinking about High Rise the entire time developing it, or if it's just like a...
Yeah.
They have a campaign level where that's kind of the top of the building.
Whoa, I
like this,
almost
so.
just fell off.
Yeah, that probably is not what you want to do, but
So my strategy.
4 seconds into the game,
He's
Lindsay's
gonna
already
carry
falling
our
off
team,
the
and
map.
I'm just gonna show everybody everything, like this hammer.
that's
You know?
Take us on a
see?
tour of the map.
Oh.
Yeah, can we have some shoutcasting maybe?
I don't know the map well enough to do any
Maybe a little
shoutcasting
bit.
yet. Maybe a little, yeah. We don't want to, that's really Fwizz's specialty, but
Well,
You know.
I wouldn't say special.
hope you're not watching this, Fwizz.
There's still nowhere to go.
He's probably not. He's probably busy.
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah, that's the middle area that Zach that you were
Stay away
looking
from
at.
that area? Yeah.
That's where
We
the
got
beat on
Psycho
flag
Killer
actually
sitting there.
is.
He's not moving
One
at all.
one thing about Infinity Ward maps, they're always like really colorful, and the art style's really neat.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's one thing I always noticed. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Even Favela comes to mind from Modern Warfare 2. Really colorful.
Yeah, that was a great map. I love Favela. Now, have you played? I was going to ask you this. Have you played much Search and Destroy on Modern Warfare 3 at all? Like
I
for
have
some
not played
reason,
a single game.
Yeah, me either. Like that used to be my go-to. I don't know if it's. I'm going to go and frame it this way. I think Kill Confirmed is such a good was been such a good game type that it's like we play that or Dom. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's
hard
the
to.
go-to. I haven't even played Headquarters. I usually play Headquarters a lot in the older games, but this is...
Yeah, Headquarters too. Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, I mean, I'm really jumping. But I should probably try out other game types. Kill Confirmed is so good. I can't stop playing that.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see like in other games too, if that's since I mean I know that there's been game types like this, like Kill Confirmed in other games, but as far as like if that starts becoming a trend, like if other shooters coming out are going to have a game type very similar to that or the same kind of thing.
I guarantee you they will.
You know, people are probably going to flame me. I'm sure
you say
it
where was that
existed
guy
before
at?
this.
Yeah,
but
killed him.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Crisis.
yeah, that's true.
Except
Picking up
the kill still went up, but your kill streak didn't go up
That's what it was.
until you picked up the tag.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
It's kind of a spin off that where it's the score doesn't go
Oh
up until you
shit!
pick
Oh,
up
I
the tag.
cannot shoot him.
Lindsay,
Right above me.
I'm sorry, I'm a talker. Oh god.
What are you thinking so far, Zach? Zach me off?
I didn't realize it was like this big. It's pretty big.
Yes. Oh god. Too many guys.
what-
Yeah, it does. It does look big from first glance here.
people are laughing, but that's his actual...
Yeah, that's
handle it.
Zach. That's
that is
Zach. Do you want to tell a little story about how
Well, I
that?
was 13 and I thought it was very funny, and I did not know it would follow me until I'm 23, so it's 10 years later.
It's still funny to this day, dude. So you did good. Zach me off.
Yeah, very nice name.
Yeah, brain.
Oh, get that knife. Very nice.
knife.
Where's this nerd hiding?
Very nice panic knife.
He's out on the crane.
Is it up there?
Not that
Yeah, that is definitely
Up there?
to your right.
high-rise oriented right there. The crane.
It looks like a direct copy and paste of the crane from High Rise.
I think that's probably what happened. They
Wait, you
literally
said he's
just
where?
did copy paste
The
in
other
like
side
Word.
left, if you look all the way to the left.
Screw me up, man.
Yeah, that's not really. It's hard to explain whenever somebody hasn't played
Yeah,
the map
that's
yet.
true.
So what are
There
your
it is,
guys?
straight ahead, straight
What are
ahead.
your guys' go-to weapons on this game? You're using is it the Scar right now?
Yeah, I mean, I like the ACR a lot.
ACR.
Obviously the MP7. When I want to dick around, I'll use like a model.
Yeah.
What is this kid doing?
You don't use the what is the striker? The thing I'm always cursing.
Oh
You
god.
run around with that.
I just don't want to be like that guy.
Yeah, you don't like to be
So
that
I don't
striker
use that
guy.
gun.
Have you
Yeah.
mentioned the Facebook yet?
I don't think I have mentioned the Facebook yet.
Well,
Should I mention the
yes,
Facebook?
we should definitely.
Well, we should. Facebook.com/Machinima to ask questions, give your input.
Respawn, actually.
Okay, well, that would have been good to know. Facebook.com/Machinima Respawn. Post your questions, post your comments.
Post it. We're gonna have
Questions for Robert Bowling, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Robert
Is that okay?
And also us.
And yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can ask us questions.
It's up to you, but Facebook.com/Machinima Respawn. We're gonna have somebody in here with a computer reading questions in a minute.
Yes, a member of the social media team, which will no doubt will be good to have.
Very social and very
They will,
media-esque.
you know, you really have to be social and full of media to be on that team. So that's good. I think we have everyone meets the qualifications for that.
I never fell off the map. There we go. Bye.
You just jumped off the map.
How
I'm
did you
doing
do
like
that?
circles right now.
I
I
was
don't know where
trying to
anybody
back away
is.
from this guy.
So Lindsay has fallen off the map twice so far.
No, just once, bro.
We can have a graphic come across to lower third that says how many times Lindsay has fallen off the
Just
map.
once.
That would be great. We can get that going.
I'd actually like to put it into an Excel spreadsheet and just mule over it all day.
Yeah, just
after
do
this.
some sum formulas on it and stuff.
Some formulas.
Do some advanced analytics.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's good.
Oh man. Get that tag,
I don't really
bro.
have a problem with falling off the map.
I'm trying to think. No, in general I don't because
trying to jump on the
I generally have a semblance of balance in those first-person shooters.
Yeah.
But
Look at this guy over there.
that's true. Yeah. My inner ear is very finely attuned. I don't know how I developed that. I think it was a gift as a young child. I developed a very attuned inner ear, and since then I don't know where I'm going with that. I've really shined.
It's the never-ending story.
It is. It's a CSB. Is what it is. Cool story, bro. CSB.
Yeah.
Juice is good, right? I think that's like what you want.
No, you don't.
Yeah. You want to get juiced over and over again. That's a reward. That's like a kill streak for dying.
It's good. So it'd be a death streak, though.
Oh yes. Well.
Now, Zach, do you have a 2 KD right now?
No.
Dunkus is gonna come over there.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Plus you're playing. Well, he's playing on a brand new map he's never played before.
No.
It would be no different. And I bet half these kids that are currently playing this right now have been playing it since like when did it release? This morning?
2 a.m.
2 a.m. last night or this morning?
Oh, yeah.
So
Hey, give
I'm
me
sure
like-
they've
give
been
me
hitting
like a
really hard.
Lindsay's doing pretty well. 17
Yeah.
12.
Very nice.
Close game.
Oh,
right now, 42
man.
to 41.
Ah,
It is a
what
close
the
one,
what?
Close match.
Seriously?
Final stand. Trolling right there. Well,
Hate
happens.
that. Worst.
Lindsay, do you like the map?
Yeah,
so
I
far?
actually like that there are a lot of levels to it.
Very
Right.
vertical.
Yeah.
Oh, get
Oh,
that
look at
guy.
this guy.
Oh, look at him just chilling out there.
How am I
See you
supposed
later.
to get that?
Seems like they tried
Oh
to go.
God,
well,
no!
The 2 maps that came out before this, Liberation
Yeah.
and Piazza. Piazza was very.
Dude, that makes me
Ah,
big
shit.
shot. Pizza. Just say call. No, I'm just kidding.
It's very vertical. Like there's 4 different
Yeah.
stairs are everywhere. Like, it's very-
Yeah, I'm loving it.
I don't know how I feel about that then, because I don't know if I like vertical maps. I like the way this looks so far, but then when you have like lines of sight straight ahead to your side, and then if you have to look up all the time, I guess you just have to be aware of the map and where you are on it.
But the other one, Liberation, was it's like a wasteland type of map.
Really flat. Yeah.
So that goes down to
I
death.
love Wasteland in Modern Warfare 2. That was a fun map.
Just reminiscing right now.
I am. What you would do in Modern Warfare 2, you get the Pavlo going on Wasteland.
Wasteland, I hate that
It
map.
would just destroy.
Yeah.
It would just
There's
literally.
nowhere to hide.
It would get like 20 kills, and then the game would end. I had a free for all. I remember at one
my
point.
God, why can't I shoot this
I had a
guy?
free for all game where I think I literally got like maybe 5 kills with a sniper, like 2 or 3 with my sidearm, and then the rest were the Pavlo. It was like 23 or so kills. So.
It was only a 9 kill streak back then, too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know. Overall, it feels like in this game they've made most of the kill streaks less powerful. I don't know. How do you feel about like the air support? It depends on what it is, but it doesn't seem like it rules this game as much as it did.
It seems like they figured out that in Modern Warfare 2,
Yeah.
attack helicopters suck.
Yes,
They really beefed that up. The attack
that's true.
helicopters,
It is pretty good. 6 kill streak too, right?
7.
7?
Hardline
Okay.
6.
Okay.
So you'll use hardline. You know,
This guy is fine.
That's true. Yeah, I use hardline all the time. I'm a noob. I admit.
No, but Pablo is now 12 kills instead of 9, and it still takes 2 rockets.
But I don't think it was that good though. Like I've maybe people. I think another thing though, everyone shoots down air support now, or a lot of people do. That I
Job.
don't think they used to back in the day.
Took the win.
So very nice.
I was a little worried there.
Good job, guys.
Little high five for the camera.
Yeah.
Look at Zach me off getting the final kill
Oh my
cam.
goodness, he's zacking that guy off so hard.
Right in the back, man.
Oh man.
Sorry, when you told us the name, it's just too good.
That was not a bad score. You're positive at least.
No, yeah, good first game.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with it.
So,
What do you think? Give us the verdict. What do you guys think of the map? I mean, we asked you already, but now that you played a full game.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot of
Yeah.
different angles, and
Yeah.
it was like my first impression, so I just didn't really know, I guess, where I was a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I guess you were right about staying to the sides. Other than that, though, it's cool. There's a lot of different levels and different areas to hide, which can be a little frustrating, though, I guess.
I dig it only like because I did well. I guarantee you, if I did bad, then I would be this thing sucks. It sucks.
Well, yeah, you did pretty well, so you're feeling good about the map.
Right.
Yeah,
but
I hear
if
ya.
I did
And
bad,
then once you know, like, the spawns, too, it's a bit easier.
Yeah.
you can look at that one.
What? Oh, sorry, I was looking at that.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi,
Say hi,
guys. YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Yeah, Piazza now? I haven't played this one.
Yeah, this is from the last content drop, but it's still, we're in the elite playlist, so we're gonna get all 3 maps. So we're just trying to vote Overwatch.
What are your guys' thoughts? Yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this
I
one?
really like these 2 maps.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I like
haven't played
Piazza.
that, but Matt has.
Is Piazza smaller than Overwatch?
It's a shotgun / SMG map, that's for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, this map has, I think, been called the Moab map. Like, everyone who plays it gets Moab, so I'm expecting
that
both
true?
of you, to get Moabs right now.
I'll be watching.
So, is that, no, not happening? I'm getting a no look.
Never
from
gonna
that.
get a Moab.
Well, if you haven't yet, go over to facebook.com/Machinima Respawn. We're gonna
Do
answer
it.
some of your questions shortly.
Yes, we will.
Robert Bowling will be obliging as well. Once he gets here,
How do you oblige?
he will oblige to answer questions.
Okay, all right.
How do you oblige? How's that before?
Is he all of a
Why did you
sudden
put this on this gun?
British?
I'm trying to get
I
the
didn't
achievements
even-
done for it, all right? Just get it
so
done for
mad.
me. You need like 10 more kills and then you can take it
I
off.
hate this.
You got it. You got it, Zach. Me off.
This.
Zach, why are you judging me right
Oh.
Ooh, just avoided the car bomb there.
Whoa.
now? I'm being.
Oh no, snipe.
See,
And
that
getting
guy's
sniped,
doing
yeah.
exactly what I told you not to do
Which is
on
what?
this map, which was snipe. Because.
He's about to get wrecked. He's still up there.
Oh, he is. He's gonna wreck you again.
Holy God, you have. Wait, oh my God. I play with such different perks. I have to change all this.
Perks, what do you. Zach,
Like the.
just drop EMPs on them all day. That's all you gotta do.
Drop
I would really go with the
on
stealth
them
bomber. I feel
all
like that's
day.
probably the most fair.
What?
So
Oh,
I'd go with the stealth bomber.
Look at
I
that
have
guy.
as well.
Do you? Okay, good. Support package.
Yeah. I don't know why. I usually run specialist with my SMGs.
I cannot handle the stealth bomber. There's not, like, there's a lot of things in this game that can make me frustrated at times, but nothing's more frustrating than like hearing the sound of it starting to, you know, slowly approach, and you're like, oh, I'm okay, I'm under like this bridge, but nope, it'll find you.
Oh, that was a horrible
Get him,
throw.
Zach.
Get him. Very nice.
Nice stun check. Now he's flashed. He's done.
Someone just pulled down their pants. He cannot see. Flash.
Let's go.
Can I go right on this way or no?
Yeah, you can. There's a
Okay.
door right there. You turn your right. Follow her.
I don't know any of the areas on this
You
map.
see, I
but-
saw that guy's shadow.
Shadow.
Yeah, he has like a
There's a lot
giant.
of people up here now.
Yeah. What are these guys doing back here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, the UAV. Oh, very
Oh,
nice.
easy.
Picking up the
Little
nice
triple.
two-piece.
It was a
With
trip.
her PP-19.
19?
It's called, okay, this is what's, okay, well, I don't want to talk about it again, but it screwed me up because in another game they added a PP-19 that looks exactly the same.
Okay.
But it's, this is the PP-90, so I guess the 19 is like the teenage version, or I don't know.
The teenage.
It hasn't quite totally blossomed into full adult 90hood, so it's they're still working on it.
Oh. The only thing that made that better.
Predator
Use the
missile.
accent.
Hasn't quite blossomed, dude.
That is quite a beautiful gun. Often called the bringer of death.
The harbinger of death.
Yes. Oh, nice. That's going to be a. Oh, I thought that was a two-piece.
What?
Lotus
That was a
Wood.
one.
Wow, who uses
And
claymores?
it looks like Zach Meoff is finding claymores. It happens. And he's going to check
he's
an
gonna
eight here.
sell
Going to try to
himself.
push up. Going to try to reload here. Moving fast and furiously forward with a wow, that's a lot of with a formidable weapon. And
Nice little Lego block on top of it.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I've definitely seen gameplay of this map. I just have not played it yet. Very nice. Picking up the nice two-piece here. Oh,
No,
and you got the kill stolen. That's
unfortunate.
That's frustrating. I can only imagine in his head right now, he is cursing the bloke who did that. I don't know which. Okay, so we are on. Yeah, we're on. We're on his perspective right now. Oh, there we go. Oh man, tried to hit fire.
Unfortunate.
Sorry, I'm trying not to
Right
yell.
there.
I'm sure that hurts you guys' ears.
Yeah. You get excited sometimes.
I do. I get. You know, it's hard to contain my excitement. I'm just an exciting kind of guy.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Wow, why are
What
they-
was that? Dead man's hand?
Yeah.
All right.
Stupid face. That guy is.
Oh well.
Lindsay, using a vest. It's quite smart of her.
Yeah, picking that up.
I just got shot in the back.
Have you ever? Well, that experience too is like when the vest is down and someone puts it like in the worst spot. It's in the open, and
Like-
then you die trying to get it.
Yeah.
I've had that happen multiple times
What is?
because I'm a good player.
Oh my
so
God.
I make wise decisions like that.
Yeah. Well, this vest is right in the middle of the map where all these guys are shooting for us. Let me just grab
Yeah,
it.
that is when you have the worst teammates on your team and they drop it like right there. Oh man.
Oh, Lindsay.
So Lindsay, is this one of your go-to guns though, the PP90? Do you like it a lot?
Yeah, lately it is.
Do you like it a lot?
Look.
Very nice.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, get it.
You are just destroying right now. That was beautiful.
I've never seen
Oh
such
god,
game.
oh god, I'm surrounded.
She's been on the game battles grind recently or something.
Another care package. That's nice.
Yeah. I always like when people send me care packages. It's good. Like
So
my mom.
thoughtful.
My mom's
wanna
not
kill
here right
this guy.
now. It's difficult for me.
Oh my goodness, that was
I think you might have got robbed.
unexplainable.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame that on lag comp. We got Zach over here, still rocking
Yes.
the red dot.
Zach, what do you think of? Why don't you like the holographic site? I need to know your opinion on
I
that.
don't play with any site with MP7.
Is this like is it like a moral thing or what's the reason?
No, well, I'd rather have the red dot over this. I just like the sides are too big.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You seem to be doing quite well with it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you're
you.
doing fine.
Just go ahead and level that up because I don't like it either. Once you get the holographic done,
Do the work for Dunkus over here,
yeah,
please.
go ahead and get the Kimbo for those too,
Yeah.
so I can be like everybody else.
So I had prestige, man. I don't want to go through all this nonsense.
And Z-Bot's just a tag machine. She's like
She's like, I'm not.
what is those things that pick up wow, a harvester.
A harvester.
You are like a human harvester.
Are you calling me a farmer? Look at
You're a tag farmer.
I can't see.
A tag farmer, yeah.
Tag farmer.
Wow, look at your getting killed.
How many?
With your,
What's
IMS.
your score right now? Can you hit select real quick?
Me? Not very. Oh, 17 and 6.
Yeah, you're doing very nice.
Impressive.
Very good.
It's a little below the 3 KD mark that she usually shoots for.
4.5. You're
Yeah.
making that's modest.
Oh, there's the 3 KD. She's got.
Look at that.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, you are going.
This is
She's going absolutely ham.
gameplay. This is
She's
sensational.
literally Christmas hamming it.
Yes, she is.
Christmas hamming.
There was a.
I mean, this is some stellar.
No! Stupid
That
face
stinks.
guy. Is my care package? Where's it at?
just got-
Didn't
you
I
your
throw
airstrike
it?
just now, though?
There it is. It just dropped.
Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, it's just a UAV.
Can I wait for this?
Yeah, but I'll still take it.
Drop it because the game's about.
Yeah, drop it like it's hot, son. You got it.
Zach, I'm a little ashamed you didn't even get one EMP in this game.
EMP. He's about. Well, it's almost over.
It must be the holographic sight.
Yeah, I think it's thrown him off.
Got it.
Oh, we got a nice little double kill there with the. How many? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's one.
Yeah.
Yay!
We got a solid setup here.
Yeah. You two are dominating right now. Doing very nice.
All I hear from Lindsay all the time is how bad she does it.
Yeah,
She's just
Comes on
she's
here.
She comes on.
She's upstaging me.
destroys on the stream. So
Yeah.
false
It's the
modesty.
beautiful connection here. When I
that
play
what
at
it is?
home,
Gotta
I'm
be that
playing in
T1.
I'm
So-
playing in a connection of molasses.
Yeah.
I'm rowing a boat and it's going nowhere.
You're rowing a boat in molasses.
Oh, you got Assassin Pro. Nice.
Yeah. Let me get rid of this.
See how many things you got left for it.
For what? Focus?
Use focus.
Range,
press-
dude, range.
Remember, guys, facebook.com/Machinima respawn. Respawn. It's not on the screen right now, but go ahead and put your
Achievements,
questions
more
over
weapon
there,
proficiency.
and we'll have Robert Bowling here soon to come in and talk a little bit about
the
the maps
socialist
and-
of the media.
The media special. Wait, you just called him socialist.
Yeah, I
just
didn't
now.
mean to do that.
Socialist?
I was going to say the socialist of all
Yeah.
medias.
Yes, well, that's not accurate. But yes, the social media team will be in here, and one of the members, and we doing the question stuff. So,
Yeah.
So there's Overwatch, Piazza. What was the other one?
Ooh, let's
Liberation.
go back to
Liberation.
Overwatch.
So what are your thoughts on liberation? Not the word. Like I think everyone should be liberated from oppressive regimes, but the actual.
I
map.
believe liberation was an old ship
Yeah. Ron Burgundy. No, that's not the quote.
in the Civil War era.
I don't think it was liberation.
It's not. But
He
that's
says diversity, but
diversity.
I was doing
Was
a
an
joke,
old wooden
guy.
ship.
God.
I do enjoy liberation. Like I said, it reminds me of Wasteland.
Wasteland. Yeah.
The map seems really big when you first jump on it,
We're
but
playing Overwatch again, but that's fine.
it seems huge when you first jump on it, and then it kind of people gravitate towards the center creek. And it's-
Oh, it's got a creek on it. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I don't think
I hate
I've
that.
watched gameplay on it then, to be honest. But
It's too big.
You hate it?
That's what she said.
you hate what?
Oh.
The map,
You didn't
the
put an attachment on that?
liberation map.
You don't want the silencer or rapid fire or anything?
He's like,
No
nah, I don't
way.
need that shit.
Wow, Zachy.
Yeah, he's like a purist. He like.
Yeah. It's like no attachment.
He's like, I'm sorry, and actually, I'm gonna play blindfolded as well. I don't want any advantage.
Actually, I'm
This
gonna play with my
is just what
feet.
I'm used to.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
Zack me off. You do whatever you need to.
well,
Rocket the
obviously,
MP. Is this the Fizz? Is this the Fizz forward class,
Yes,
by the way?
it's
Very nice.
forward.
Very
He's
nice.
in quiz forward mode currently.
He is right now hard, I can tell.
Oh, nice drop.
Oh, there he goes. Once you bring out that MP, okay, so let's talk a little bit about this game on PC. Obviously, they're playing on console. So I played on PC with a lot of my friends who play on PC. And the MP7 on PC, I don't know about on console. You can more answer this because you've played more. Is the MP7 like one of the go-tos that, like I don't see it as much on console as I see it on PC. Like everyone on PC rocks that gun.
Okay.
Can you speak to that at all? I don't know
I would
what
say
the
it's
reason
up there in the top 3 or 4 most used guns that I run.
Well,
Okay.
what the
All right.
F?
Well, that makes sense. I would.
The Striker, of course, is the most used shotgun.
Yes,
I gotta go all the way
yep.
around to get that
There's
tag.
the MP7, the PP90, and then also the.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it.
I guess Scar or M4.
Scar M4. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I would say you say so. In the top 4.
ACR would be up there if it was unlocked earlier.
Okay.
Because
And it
I see
disappeared.
that a lot.
That makes sense. Yeah, because like on PC, I would say like 1 of every 3 or 4 players you run into, and maybe it could be even more than that, are rocking the MP7.
Is that good on PC?
It doesn't have any. There's really no recoil to it at all.
There's none.
And you can snipe even on this. And look at that. It doesn't move. And you
Look
can
at
so
that.
you can snipe with it. I mean, we know like it's a go-to class for getting Moab, shall we say? Yeah. So it's
Yeah, it's.
But on PC, like so much more, I find. And like the other gun too that everyone on console was complaining was overpowered, the PP90. On PC, I've used it and it's okay, but it's not near as good. It seems as it is on
Maybe it's
console.
tuned differently on the PC.
I honestly don't know. I don't know the answer to that. It might be.
On console than PC.
Yeah. Or it could just be that the MP7 is so good that people just don't really care about it. But yeah, I don't know.
So, Robert Bowen's going to be here soon.
Yes, he will.
When he gets here, we're not going to be able to do this.
Are we
We're
gonna-
have to do this now? We have to shoutcast.
Oh, we have the shoutcast right now.
There's lots of comments coming in, and people are wanting this.
Are wanting the shoutcast?
They're wanting to compare you to Fwiz so we can put
Oh
this to
man, I
rest.
can't be compared. I
I
can't see. Look at that. I can't even
Well,
speak compared to Fwiz. All right. Well, I don't know any areas of this map yet, but
We're
all
watching
right. It looks like we're watching the MLG finals here on Overwatch, and it looks like Zach Meoff is going to be pushing up here. He's got the MP7. And he likes to use the silencer. Oh, let's just look at the camera.
No,
Well,
look at the.
All right, look at that
that's the
screen.
screen
Okay,
we're
all
watching
right. Oh no, now it's Z-Bot using the looks like the Scar here.
No, it's the ACR.
ACR. I'm sorry, I don't even know my weapons. And she's going to push up here, going to look to her left, look to her right, and try to get a kill. And she sees a teammate out there, out in no man's land, and it looks like going to jump up here on top of a shelf of some kind. And oh, and she runs into the and she
Try
dies.
to like run away from that.
I don't know. I have to know the map.
And she died.
And she dies.
From the IMS.
But she will not be discouraged by that. She's going to keep pushing up with fear in her heart and love on her sleeve.
Shoot
Here
that.
she goes. Yeah, see, I mean,
Now,
people
Zach,
don't realize how
watching me
hard
off
that
now.
is. Oh, now it's on Zach.
We got.
Former professional Halo player. Made the transition recently over to the console. Not to the console, but to this game. And looking to go professional right there. He picks up the extreme conditioning 4-point streak. The kill confirms are flying in, and his teammate is looking to him to make a move here. Moving out the right side of the map. And what can we see? He's going to keep pushing up.
People above him.
Not much is happening, Zach. Give me something to talk about. Oh, and there he goes. Nice headshot, Chris. Nice 2-piece. And he's going to get the 3-piece. Very nice triple kill, even though it didn't come up. With nice 3-piece feed. And that's the reason, friends, his name is Zach Meoff. So, oh, man. Well, that was a nice little run. That was a nice little run.
That was great.
Jesus Lord.
That was beautiful. I
You
asked you
asked
to do
for
something,
something?
Zach, and he got a nice
I
little
just did
triple.
it, man.
He did. Yeah. It was like I don't even care. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Trying to push up, looking left, looking right, throwing stuns.
Looking left.
You gotta get a little peek, man.
Yeah.
Trying to stun check.
And he sees a skull and crossbones. It looks like an old army ship's going to be coming there. A pirate ship, skull and crossbones. Oh, that just means that's a death notification. I just got news that that's a death notification, nothing else. Oh, and it looks like someone death from above. Ooh, from the heli. And it looks like he thought about shooting that down, but without a rocket-propelled weapon of some kind, he chooses not to. And getting a nice little payback there.
Can't see. Oh, I'm dead.
Trying to see, I am flash out of my mind.
It's hard to tell a little
Now we're
bit
playing with-
where people are.
Now we switched over to Z-Bot.
Now we're jumping on board with Z-Bot. You know, I know you pick up a few of the Fwiz tactics. You know,
Chris,
gotta
jump on board with Z-Bot.
Little.
Yeah.
Coming across the bridge.
Oh wow!
One,
And she
two,
sees an
three.
easy 2, and she gets sniped. That is unfortunate.
Unbelievable.
Right
Scott,
there.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unreal.
That is
tournament
unbelievable.
bench might have just cost them the game.
That was in fact sensational.
It was sensational.
We can't do
Unbelievable.
it. I feel like
Unbelievable.
I feel like if we yell that, it's gonna mess up the mic. But
Sensational.
yeah.
Not.
Man, that was.
You make those jumps. Can you make that?
That's
Yeah, you
not
can
my
make
best
that.
work, but sometimes you just gotta.
You got to improvise.
You just gotta
know what to
improvise.
flow, so.
That's the whole point of this. That's what is so hard about this. People don't realize that. I do this as fun, and people actually pay for it like quiz insanity.
That was. Zach's finding all the
now we're
traffic,
watching
it seems
Z-Bot,
like.
so I didn't see what
Oh,
happened
what's
with
this guy
Zach
laying
there.
down here for?
Z-Bot's just picking up tags. That's
There
what
we go.
That's like her.
Ooh.
You've heard of the OBJ player? Now she's the tag collector.
She's the tag collector.
She's the harvester.
She's harvesting those tags like a farmer, like Farmer Mel out there in Idaho. I don't know. Farmer Mel, if you're watching this,
I'm sorry.
hey, props to you, bud.
Sorry.
Oh, and we're having a little bit of trouble here tracking down that kill. They're pushing up down this hallway. A nice Assassin Pro 2-point streak there, running the Specialist package. The Specialist package is recommended by Machinima, sponsored by Facebook.com/Machinima Respawn. And so yeah, and extreme conditioning as well, which enables you to simply move faster, which is quite obvious.
Not
but
faster, longer distances.
I'm sorry, longer distances. Thank you, as my color analyst.
Color analyst, yes, sir.
Dungus has informed me, and
Looks like we're going into the office here. At least be a restaurant.
looks like
of some
someone
sort.
forgot to file their TPS report, so they're going into the office. Or put the cover sheet. Put the cover sheet on the TPS.
Zach goes a solid 2 KD.
Very nice game, Zach.
3 KD, actually.
That was impressive. Very good.
Yes, if you haven't heard, we have Zach me off.
Zach me
on
off,
the,
if you're just joining us.
If you're just joining
Zach
us,
me
say
off.
hi, Zach.
Yeah,
Handsome
hi.
man.
Used to work for MLG.
Yes.
Be a player on their circuit. No, I'm shit, man.
That's
Yeah.
right, bud.
Made the transition, and he wears a different pair of shoes every day.
He's
he
got
has
that
365
shoe
pairs of
Yeah,
shoes.
man.
He just bought it.
Did you get the? Are those the? Wait, you
I
got
couldn't get them online. Well, all right. I waited about an hour and a half and reached
this
out, was
is-
freaking out, and then we just gave up, and I bought them on eBay the next day.
Nice.
So
For
they
how?
should be here.
A jacked up price, or was it?
What?
That's actually
Yeah,
your
like
366th
$81.
pair of shoes that you own. So you have one extra for the year.
Yeah.
So
366.
yeah, that would be his.
Precisely. You need it though. I mean, I need it.
Yeah, and then we have Lindsay.
Lindsay,
next-
you want to do a little
or Z-Bot.
Z-Bot? She's just gonna stare awkwardly at the camera.
And she's
Lindsay, what
wearing
did
her
you say you do here?
her
I'm a producer for
There you
Ron.
go.
her bird-inspired earrings are quite a nice touch. So
The owls.
she actually slayed a bird on the way here to pick up those
A
feathers.
red pigeon. A red.
It was actually caught in the grill of her car, and she
Yeah,
plucked
just
it.
pluck the feathers out. It's
Sorry, poor.
Put them in my ear.
It's complicated, but she
happens.
makes it work.
Yeah, she does.
But these are our players for now, and Robert Bowling is on his way. So
Right now, in the car, Robert Bowling just stepped in the car, shut
he
the
is
door.
turning on some light jazz, rolling through Southern California.
He's rocking his sunglasses on.
Yeah,
He's about
sunglasses.
to come in, about to talk to us about.
Got the windows down, got the AC blowing as well.
What village?
And it looks like he
Two-piece.
thought about throwing that
didn't
plastic
know
water
it was
bottle out the window. He did not.
He did
because
not.
He does not litter. He's Robert Bowling.
He's got the two-piece with the AC and the windows going on.
Very nice. Which actually, incidentally enough, does not decrease gas mileage. That is, myth has been busted.
Okay.
Just
Well,
if you
I thought they did.
No, I don't think it makes any difference overall. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I thought I watched that.
Okay, well,
episode.
I would have to go back and look at Mythbusters on this.
Well, you know what? You probably should.
I'm gonna have to kill confirm that.
Oh, so now so now we're moving on to
So now we're on Village.
Village.
Yeah,
Village.
no, I don't
Yeah,
understand
one of my
this.
favorite maps in this game, to be
Yeah.
honest. Village is a good.
I don't think I've
very
ever
good
had a
map.
bad experience on this map.
No,
Well,
neither. Ever? Okay.
I shouldn't
well,
say
everyone's
ever.
had a bad experience
Yeah.
on every map when you're not doing well. But
Yeah.
How do you get there so quickly?
look at Zach using my my MSR class. Here we go.
going with the sniper rifle, very
And
nice.
a fun fact, I use a prestige point on the MSR because I wanted to have it always unlocked.
You know what? That is a fun fact.
Yeah.
I enjoyed. Literally, I had fun listening
Well,
to that.
the fact is now over. So.
Well, what do we do
Seems all
now? You
fun.
can't just give a
Trying to
fun
do
fact,
lobby after
have them
that.
hit that mental high, and then kill it.
Well,
like
it's.
that. Do you have any other
Yeah,
fun
well.
facts you can share with me?
I also use a prestige point on a Stinger missile.
Wow.
So I
Okay.
can always have a Stinger unlocked.
That's a real team player right
It
there.
is.
That's pretty good.
Not only because it's a real team player, but also it adds to my kill streak. So why not? When I
Wow.
can
So
shoot
really,
down-
so it's a mix. It's not just a totally.
Yeah, it's a double-edged
unselfish
sword.
mode. It's wow.
So I shoot down a UAV, it helps the team.
And you
but
also get points for your
Yeah.
point streaks.
which is a great addition to this game, if you ask me.
That is. Yeah. The promoting team play and also benefiting you is awesome. I like that.
But that's probably why the payload is now a 12 kill streak, as we talked about earlier. But Lindsay,
Exactly.
Oh, we're gonna. Are you guys both gonna snipe now?
And it looks like we're playing with Ask Us Questions at Facebook.com. Oh, I'm just kidding. No, but really, Ask Us Questions. Facebook.com/Machinima Respawn, and we will answer them and ask them to Robert Bowling. So.
Well,
or we won't.
If they apply to it.
If they apply to it. Yeah, if they apply to it.
If they apply to your wonderful facial hair, neck beard choice.
Yes. Well, that's
we'll answer them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm looking at you. Looking at John. That's weird. Sorry.
Oh, man. We just had a moment, I think.
I did. We just had a moment, viewer. Me and you. For real. Okay. I love you.
You're not even on the screen.
I know.
I wish you were on the screen because that face
It's okay.
That
it's a little late. That's never happening again. They couldn't see it.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
How do you like the G36, Zach?
It's not the ACR, so I'll never be happy. That's why
it's not the ACR.
If you use it with a silencer and a red dot, it actually has very little recoil.
Yeah.
And it has the point where the damage drops off, where it takes an extra bullet, is really far.
Yeah.
Compared to other assault rifles with silencers on them, so.
And Z-Bot is sniping over here, trying to get
Not sure the tactic there. Tried to pull out the secondary, but she had to unflip it.
That's the problem.
She had the briefcase. She opened the briefcase. She died. So
Yep.
you always want to open that briefcase right when you spawn.
That's true. Yeah, you always want to have the briefcase open, and just in case anyone requests any kind of legal documents, it's good to have the briefcase open as well.
Make sure it's unlocked for easy access. So.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why she's not carrying the dual briefcases. I heard that was like a better fashion choice.
The dual briefcases are good. Yeah, definitely. You know, there's nothing like running around a corner getting killed by dual briefcases. It's pretty fun. All right. So
Zach was following the same guy for about.
Oh, that's
and then
so
he went across the other guy's posse like, "You ain't gonna kill my friend. Get away with it.
You ain't gonna kill my friend."
That's how they sound. That's how anyone in the posse sounds. You ain't gonna kill my friend.
It's going horrible.
Oh man.
Well, it's not the ACR, but
yeah.
It's also not the
What's
SCAR.
your thoughts on sniping in this game, Dunkus? What are your? You've done. I mean, you actually.
I have a blast
will say, not
doing
to toot your horn, though. You know how I love doing that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what that means. I do.
I'm anxious.
Shoot his horn.
You had a clip where you had like a nice. I think it was a quad feed.
Oh, it was a quad headshot feed.
It was a quad headshot feed. It's very dirty. And
that'll never happen again.
It'll never happen again. But what are your? I mean, it's kind of back to the Modern Warfare 2 sniping, aren't we? I mean, maybe not totally, but
it's frustrating when you get quick scoped when somebody just boom boom like LR basically.
LR, yeah.
But it's really.
You enjoy it when it's going
another. It's another double-edged sword. Like I love doing it, but I hate getting it done to me. So.
Oh shit!
You really like weaponry?
It's
imagery.
profoundly, yeah.
Double-edged sword. Yeah.
It's a double-edged sniper rifle. It shoots out of both ends, so you kill the guy and you also kill yourself.
Wow, that is so deep. I didn't realize Call of Duty ran that deep.
You can't even wrap your head
around
it.
The emotional core.
Can't even wrap your head around it. But no, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to do.
I've used it a few times on PC here and there, and it's fun, but I just don't have the patience. Like if I die twice in a row, I'm like, okay, I have to, like, because I am in a situation where like the guy's right in my face. I always switch out to like a SMG or assault rifle.
There's a lot more players. A lot more players per server on the PC too.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like ground war times.
Yeah, it is.
1.2.
It's basically it's ground war on console.
Times 1.2.
It's a double-edged sword, really.
That's the quote of the day.
Double-edged sword.
Zach calling in a nice predator missile. He's going to try to get a triple.
Oh, is he going to get a two-piece?
No, you're just going to die.
Ball sack.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't try for the two.
You know
Doesn't try
how
to stretch
everyone talks about
right
these
in the middle,
two
not get
pieces?
any?
These actual two pieces, where do the actual pieces you receive for the two-piece go? Is there like a shelf? Everyone talks about it when they're casting. Is there an actual collection of pieces? That's what I want to know.
Well,
can you
there
explain
is a temporary collection of pieces.
There is temporary. Okay.
It's called the kill feed. If you watch that kill feed,
yes.
There's one. That's a one piece, but we don't say one piece because it's just one kill.
But just to confirm, there's no actual physical trophy given.
Maybe in some leagues you might get actual trophy.
Okay.
But not typically.
All right. Well, that joke really died really quick.
Yeah, that was
sorry. It was painful. And I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong, so I shouldn't have even gone with that joke. It happens.
I don't understand, like, a two-piece in search and destroy is something good, but something like kill confirm where there's people that
it's just
spawn
like,
all of it,
it's like
you do that
happens all the time. Yeah. I get two pieces in my sleep, literally, on real people. It's unfortunate. I'm wanted for murder, but it's another story.
Facebook.com/Machinima Respawn.
Yes, go there.
Ask something about Scott's beard.
Go ahead, I will answer it. I will answer anything you want. Anything you want. The viewer, I'm here for you.
Yes.
So.
Whoa, what was that, Lindsay? Was that Dead Man's Hand?
That was a bitch.
You've been finding all the Dead Man's Hand players.
Threw a nade at me.
That was a nade, okay.
Those are the worst.
Mw3.
Oh, look what he's picked up off the ground. Meathop has found an ACR, not sure what he's going to do with it. It's actually golden.
And like a baby sucking the
And
palm.
he does a nice little...
I got a nice little windmill spin.
Yeah, he does a windmill.
Doing this.
He's not dialed in yet. He's trying to dial himself in.
He has not quite picked up the phone and dialed it in. As currently, he's only using collect. He can't afford a real call. One day.
Can't see anything.
Those guys
my
down
brain.
here.
Oh, there you go. Oh, man.
I don't.
That's unfortunate, dude.
That guy
Well,
had an ACR, I think. That's why.
It was an M4, but
How do you have this?
So here's a question
that's what we
for
were
you.
talking about earlier about being a team player because I don't play it.
Screw that.
I don't play game battles, so there's always kill streaks going on.
Now here's a loaded question, Zach, and be careful how you answer this. Actually, you can answer any way you want.
All right.
But how does this compare for you? Obviously, you played Halo professionally. How does like come into a game like this? Differences, things you like, things you don't like. Just give me a general.
Are you asking me to compare this to?
I'm not asking
No.
you. No. I'm not asking you to compare it. I'm just saying skills that transition, all that kind of stuff. Is it like once you play Halo, you pick this up pretty quickly?
I mean, Halo is more positioning,
Right.
whereas like this is all.
Twitch.
What are the pro players called? Like gun skill.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
basically whoever sees the other person first should win the battle.
Right.
If you don't, you suck usually.
Or if you get turned on.
Or
Yeah, if you get turned on.
Or the other person just has a better shot.
But
than
yeah,
you.
you get turned on though because you're missing.
Yeah.
Right.
So you suck. But
Wow, he leaves very little room for error there.
Yeah, he's
so basically, if I
goes
ever
right
die,
for the
I'm
throat.
going to know that Zach Meoff in my head is saying, "You suck."
You suck.
Wow.
He goes for the throat.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, that's one thing I love watching competitive Halo. Like you said, the position and everything. And I actually played. I used to try to play the Halo 3 MLG playlist just for laughs, and that was always the thing. The positioning, just I could never win
it's
a gunfight.
positioning and knowing what's up when, like your power weapons and all your timings and all that stuff.
Right, definitely. Very nice. Another win. You guys
Another
they
victory.
are undefeated right now, right? Is that?
Are you really?
4 in a row?
Standing at a 2-0.
Yeah.
Quality. Nice.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Actually, little known fact, my KD is actually like 1.7, so
Yeah.
it's
So
not
you're
even-
actually raising it right now. You're doing good.
I attribute
Mine's not
that
even
to
positive.
Literally, my KD.
Right when the game
I
came
carry.
out.
I put my KD on my license plate on my car.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I can't. I don't want to talk about what it is. It's pretty low. But
So your license plate is actually it says
APL
0.0.
0.001. Yeah. 1 kill for every 1,000.
That's quite
How do
interesting.
I see?
I'm no.
0.85. That's
I think I'm actually rocking like a 1 point. On PC, I'm rocking. I think it's close to a 2.0, and on
back out
console,
and get a new
I'm
You're
rocking like
almost
a
at
1.3
Back
or
out and get a new
1.4.
hobby.
So
I'm getting readjusted to the whole thumbstick
curious to
thing.
know like why.
There we go.
So you started out playing console, right?
I did. I started out on console. Yeah.
And why the transition? Just
No.
curious.
Oh, you mean overall, like in gaming in general, or when I started doing like YouTube stuff, or?
Oh,
Doesn't
just
matter.
gaming in general.
Game in general. Yeah, I started out like playing like Nintendo, all that kind of stuff. But then I got into PC more when Counter Strike came on the
1.6.
scene, started getting popular.
1.6.
1.6, yeah, but when it was even in infancy before 1.6. And then, yeah, all my friends moved over to console to play Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and all that. So then I kind of made the transition back, and now I'm back more on the PC side. But yeah, it's all good. Play a mix of everything. I enjoy. Like the things I enjoy about console are how easy it is to to connect with people, get into play and stuff like that. And that's one thing I really like that they've implemented on this game on PC. Like the lobby system, you just jump right in with friends, and it's a lot easier. Before you can join a server and everything, and dedicated servers are cool, but it's like this makes it real easy. You just jump in with a bunch of friends and play.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the murder he's doing in my classes right now. It's just
Enjoy.
I could tell you were distracted.
I'm
that whole
seriously
time.
like I'm crying inside right now because he just destroyed all 5 of my classes.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
I have no words for you right now. We'll talk after this is over.
The beatdown will be coming later.
Yeah,
But
no, it's all good.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, I'm a PC gamer. I prefer to game on PC, but I play on console too. So
Yeah, well,
it's the way it is.
I think the accessibility on the console is just a lot easier.
Yeah, that's why a lot. Yeah,
that's
definitely.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
well, I think Jess is going to come in right now with some.
Oh, the social media guru. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Majored in
the media socialite,
socialite. Hello.
and Robert Bowling.
Oh, hey. Okay, so
Zach, I'm going to actually take your spot.
all right, guys.
Zach,
Feel free. Take a
I'm
seat
actually
right
taking
here.
your spot.
Thank you.
You want to go?
Over there.
And you want me to?
I'm gonna keep this as well.
Scott, you're on the couch.
Okay, sweet. Yep.
I think Zach,
I did.
you're gonna head out. I think you're gonna head out.
It's okay. You know what? It's probably more valuable now. So
Wait a second so you can say bye to the stream.
It's all good.
Oh my goodness, what did you do to this?
So how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
Awesome. So yeah, we've been just watching some of the new map stuff right now. They played Overwatch already, which is the new one that dropped today or this morning early. So yeah, I was wondering if maybe you could talk a little bit about like the design decisions, like kind of why it looks the way it does. We were getting memories of. Like it reminded me a little bit of Hard Hat, a little bit just because of the construction stuff, but then High Rise for sure in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, going into the design of Overwatch, it was like early on when we did, when we did Piazza that you're playing now, we did Liberation, they were meant to be very two distinct maps. This one being the close quarters combat map, and Liberation being the wide open sniper map. Yeah. Where Overwatch was really meant to be something for everyone sort of map. Okay. Have those areas where you can do the running gun, you have plenty of cover points throughout most of the map, but then also still have those really long sight lines. Have that surrounding area, that outside area where the snipers can have room to dominate. And most importantly, give them some good areas to post up in. Give them some good Overwatch areas. That's why it's called Overwatch. Right. Those areas that they can get a bead on the top and bottom floor. Especially when you're playing Dom, I think Overwatch has some of the best spots in Dom for snipers to cover from long range. Okay. So they don't have to get up there and be at risk of being in the kill box.
That's cool. Yeah, I haven't played it yet, but just from watching it, it did look like it really caters to domination. Would be a really good game type on there. Yeah, that's cool. Do you guys one thing I've noticed? It seems like a lot of these maps play pretty well in domination. Is that a focus? I mean, there's a lot of different game types, obviously, so it's hard probably to cater to every single one in every instance. But is that a focus for you guys? Like, do you really like catering to domination in general, or does it matter? Like, you guys have a favorite game type in house that you?
I think every map really caters to a different game type more, and we don't try to cater completely. I mean, every time you design a map, you have to make sure it's a good TDM style map, and it's also a good objective map. Right. And when you're doing objective, Dom seems to be the one you focus on, because if you can nail those Dom bomb placements, then S&D is going to come a little bit easier, because it's going to be fairly similar, and the other, capture the flag and all those Dom points are going to be important.
Yeah, it's great, and I guess also too when you make a map, just if it's good in one game type, it also probably translates to other game types as well, like Kill Confirmed. And I was gonna say Kill Confirmed, we were talking about this earlier in the stream, that game type is taken over. It's funny, that's all we play now. It's Kill Confirmed, maybe Dom. The addition of that game type, and it just, I don't know, something about picking up the tags, man. It's just so addictive.
Yeah, it changes your mentality of how you play the game and what you're thinking about when you're playing. Because I like to play that when, I want to be a little bit more strategic than just playing TDM. Right. Just doing the mindless running gunning. When I want to, have a little bit of objective without the objective. Yeah. That's how I like to look at it.
Definitely. Very nice. So, Jess.
Scott, I think Zach's got to head out.
Oh, there
Zach's going to head out.
Still filtering through a bunch of them. You guys can head over to the facebook.com/respawn and leave some questions there for me. We're getting a lot of comments about your beard, Scott.
Oh, are we really? Oh,
with
man.
Your beard, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Beard. Yes, the neck beard, So... I don't really know what to say about that. So
just embrace it.
You just take it in. That's what I said.
Let it funnel and fuel the beard.
That's right.
Hey, you've got a little.
Yeah, you're rocking the goatee stuff. I like it.
I'm trying.
But Zach's got to actually get back, so he has another meeting somewhere, so he's got to jump out.
All right, Zach, thanks for playing. Good stuff.
You guys enjoyed putting up with my crap.
It was good.
You played well, dude. See you, man. See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Someone did ask, what are your dream maps, settings-wise?
Dream maps.
Dream maps.
Yeah.
That's hard to say because unlike them, I have knowledge of things to come.
Oh,
so
okay.
Typically if we have a dream map, if there's a location we want to do, we start experimenting and start trying to build that out and design it. And what you'll notice is that there's two things we've been focusing on in this DLC, and a lot of it all boils down to variety. And maps like these are all about variety of gameplay. But then moving forward, we're also looking at variety of just location, just places that you've never seen before in Call of Duty that are just meant to be beautiful, awesome places to play in. You always have those maps where you're like, oh, I would love to play in a place like that. Mm-hmm. And so some of the content drops we have coming up that we haven't announced yet are places like that. They're dream maps that I'd love to see fighting in. Yeah. And what I love is it allows, when you do places like Piazza that don't take place anywhere in the campaign, that have nothing to do with the game, the environment artists just get to go crazy with those maps. That's the maps they dream about because they get to, you know, flex creative muscles that they don't get to in the typical game. Like, I love maps like Piazza and things that are non-traditional Warzone maps. They're not war-torn, they're not that generic, you know, shooter fodder. It's just make a beautiful map that's fun to play in. And we have some stuff coming up that I'm really excited about.
Very cool.
Stuff you can't talk about yet.
Stuff I can't talk about yet. Not yet. I'll come back. We'll do another stream.
There we go. Fair
We'll
enough.
play it. It'll be beautiful.
Good stuff.
Ooh.
Anytime. I'm going to look through a little bit more of these, but keep on sending them in, guys.
Yeah, definitely. Keep sending in your questions. And yeah, I was just, so anything you want to highlight as far as Overwatch goes or anything like that, or any of the maps, anything that you really like about certain ones? You talked a little bit about, like you said, some play really well for Dom. You have all the different, like, you know, obviously Overwatch points where you can look. Yeah. But anything else, like as far as highlighting anything in the content that's been released thus far that you're really like happy with or impressed with that you guys were able to put in?
I mean, most of the stuff people have, you know, figured out. I mean, a lot of it's at the little nooks and crannies. Yeah. They're super sweet spots that give you those great vantage points. Yeah. And, you know, people are noticing them out. Figuring them out, you know, on their own. Oh, no. There's so many great spots on like maps like this. Yeah. So many great sightline areas, and I've noticed how much of the fighting consists at the top of the hill on this.
Yeah,
map.
Everyone. It's the king of the hill mentality. Everyone wants to control the top. Of the
Everyone wants to be up the top, especially this area seems to be such a heavy traffic zone.
Yeah, it definitely does. So when you're playing, what are you going with? What are you rolling with class-wise most of the time? Do you have what are your go-tos gun-wise?
Me, I'm an assault guy. I just I see. My problem is I'm inherently an assault guy, even if it's not the ideal class loadout. And I hate that because, you know, SMGs and like machine pistols and these super lightweight, fast weapons work so well in Modern Warfare 3. It's very different from the previous games that we've done, and I fucking hate them. I can't do it. Like I hate using those weapons because, you know, every weapon has a personality, and even if it's a better weapon, like that doesn't mean I necessarily want to use it. Like I still want to go with my ACR. I still want to go with my CM901. The MK14 I've actually just switched over, like when I'm doing hardcore. I like doing the more single shot, like one shot, one kill sort of mentality. But that's something you can really only get away with in hardcore.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, to play like with the assault rifles and stuff like that, you definitely have to I don't know, you play a little more slower, I think, obviously, because you're combating the SMGs and stuff like that, which can run around corners, but I'm one of those impatient. I'm rocking the MP7, the that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's my go-tos. So yeah,
there's MP7s. You guys, you're rushing and you're jumping around corners.
Yes, I was going to say this.
Driving me crazy.
We talked about this a little bit earlier before you came in as well. So I'm more on the PC side. I play a lot on PC. A lot of my friends play on PC as well. And the MP7 on PC is like the go-to gun, it seems, right now. I think for a couple reasons. It's a pretty accurate SMG at long range. And overall, it's like a powerful gun. And on console, I mean, there's obviously go-tos. Like everyone, there's certain guns that rise to the top, I think, in any game. But I don't know, like, why is that? Like, why is that one so predominant? I'm trying to figure it out, and I don't know.
The MP7 specifically?
Specifically, it seems like we run into the MP7 a lot on PC. I mean, there's other guns obviously used, but that one really seems to be the go-to.
Yeah, I think, you know, in terms of that class of weapons, it seems to be a good all-around. You know, it doesn't seem to restrict you too much in one direction or the other. So you get a good mix of, you can, you know, you don't lose. You might lose the long-range targets, but you're not really losing the medium-range targets.
That's true.
You have a good chance with those, and then it does amazing close range, obviously.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's real good with it. You can definitely hip fire with it pretty well. So, yeah, it's good. What are you guys jumping on right now?
We tried some domination now.
Okay, nice. Oh, with the sniper map. Okay.
I'm gonna try to be a sniper.
Did you fix all of Zach's changes he did to your?
Yeah, I did. I'm using his controller. It's kind of weird though.
There is someone who asked, why are clans restricted to 9 players?
Clans are restricted to 9 players, like on Elite. The clan restriction stuff, that's all Elite side stuff. So that's nothing, that's no restrictions that we put on in-game. And, you know, so that would be a good beachhead question of, you know, why. I'm sure it's like trying to balance out how, you know, clan XP stuff works and all that stuff, but I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I can't hit that guy. Alright, we need to capture something.
Someone wants to know what your personal favorite COD map is in any of the games.
In any of the games, it typically always, for me, comes down to either Crash or Overgrown. I mean, some of the original Modern Warfare maps that we ever did in COD 4, you know, they were in the beta, they were the first things you got your hands on. We've brought them back through multiple Call of Duties. I mean, just from a pure gameplay standpoint, like those, I have some of my best memories of playing Call of Duty on those two maps. Backlot as well was always back for me, and Crossfire.
Yep.
COD 4 era maps to me are like some of the shining examples.
All right, we're trying to get
the devil was hard hat.
Are you gonna back out?
Are you guys trying to get Overwatch again?
You gonna back out?
Yeah.
I go to back out.
Trying to get Overwatch domination here.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a little bit too about the sniping in this game. Obviously, it's reminiscent a little bit of Modern Warfare 2. You can still kind of be play a finesse style with the sniper. You can be aggressive. You can also lay back and go prone and do that kind of stuff too. But was there any kind of because I know there was a lot of people have really strong opinions either way on that. Either, to be honest. So what were your guys' thoughts on making it? Like, I feel like right now I don't even see that as like being an issue. I feel like everyone said their thing and they're pretty content with how the sniping is in this game.
Right.
To get to that point, was there a lot of internal battles to get to that point to where it would be? Because I feel like it is a good balance at this point. But getting there and fine-tuning it and that kind of stuff, was that difficult to be able to do? Or
it was definitely a discussion early on when you're looking at weapon balance as you're designing the game.
Right.
And I think, what we settled on with Mw3 is we wanted snipers to be just as viable as a weapon choice as assault rifles.
Okay.
Where it felt like in Modern Warfare 2, assault rifles really dominated everything. Unless you were like a killer sniper, like assault rifles were the way to go. And I feel like sniper rifles are a lot more accessible now than they ever were. Like, I am a horrible sniper. I cannot snipe whatsoever. I run and gun. I'm good in that way. But Modern Warfare 3 is the one game where I feel like I can pick up a sniper on certain maps. It needs to be a sniper-friendly map for me because I'm still not a great sniper. But I feel like I can hold my own, especially in hardcore, using a sniper rifle this time.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like, you kind of, it's hard to hit that balance because, there's some people that snipe all the time, the free-for-all, those kind of people, which is fine. But I don't feel like I felt like I got a lot more, I don't know. I used to get a lot more frustrated getting killed by a sniper in Modern Warfare 2, mainly because I think, like you said, the game was so controlled by assault rifles. So you're like, why using a sniper? But I feel like the balance is pretty good in this game. And the same thing, like I have fun with it. I'm not one of those. I don't have enough patience. So like, if I get killed close range twice, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna switch to my SMG.
You switch out.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, that's interesting. That's helpful. We have a little sniping guru over here in Dunkus who has a nice little quad headshot feed video online right now. It's pretty nice, but
it'll never happen again.
You're a little modest about it.
Oh, I'm dead. So.
Now I guess we moved on to domination. I see.
Yeah, we're trying to get domination Overwatch, but
I always want to run over the guys because I play so much.
People keep voting for this map.
Oh, you're using the striker, huh, Z-Bot? Oh, and someone was not happy.
It's so intense.
Someone was not happy with that choice.
I think it was this guy. He's gone.
The guy who just killed?
No, he just...
Another thing we were talking about too, Robert, was like the fact that you have the point streaks, like the support and stuff like that, like actually helping your team out helps you out too, like and how big that is. Like he was talking about, he used one of his prestige points on unlocking the Stinger permanently, so that he could always shoot down air support because it works out in his favor and helps the team out. Which I think we were talking about is a really good addition to this game. Was that something you guys were thinking of doing since like the last game, or was that something that kind of came in through the development of Modern Warfare 3?
It came in through the development of Modern Warfare 3, and that was more of something that came about of like looking at how people played Modern Warfare 2, and looking at how we wanted people to play the games moving forward. Is we wanted people to have a variety of play styles that and actually benefit them. Actually cater and open the game up more than just the run and gun style gameplay. And every aspect, every design decision we did with Modern Warfare 3,
oh my goodness,
helped push it in that direction. Like giving you more support equipment, giving you more support kill streaks, giving you all that stuff. And then that's when, just over development, we kept tweaking and rebalancing how that stuff worked. And that's when the whole strike packages came about. Was like, how do we balance that out? How do we, because adding in those support things worked, but you never wanted to use them because they work the same way as the old kill streaks. And then it's like, well, no one's ever going to waste their kill streak on a support thing if, they have to stay alive that whole time without dying to get that.
Yeah.
Where support things seem to work better with, let them grind their way to it. It's meant for that domination player, that objective player who's dying all the time, who doesn't have the greatest kill death ratio.
Definitely. Yeah, that makes sense. And one thing I noticed too is the idea that I don't feel like air support's in the air in this game near as long as much as it was in Modern Warfare 2. Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but I think everyone has gotten more into that mindset of being like, hey, there's a payload up or there's an attack chopper, let's shoot it down. Yeah. It just seems to happen so much quicker in this game, which is I think is good and literally facilitates more gun-on-gun gameplay, which
definitely.
I prefer. But
once people got the hang of Modern Warfare 2, once you had those expert players, you always had air support in the air. There was always something dominating, either UAV giving away your position or helicopters giving some suppressive fire, and it was annoying. It was overwhelming. Right. There was constantly shit in the air. And Modern Warfare 3 was much more focused on let's balance that out a little bit. Let's give the guys on the ground more tools to deal with that that threat from the skies.
Yeah, definitely, and it definitely shows. We're talking about how in Wasteland, flatter maps like that, the payload used to just dominate. Yeah. I mean, that was probably before people started shooting stuff down, but I remember getting 15, 20 kills with the payload in MW2. So, we got any more questions over there, Jess, on the old Silicon Crew?
Someone did ask a question about modders and cheaters. Are you guys going to be cracking down on that a little harder?
Do they specify which platform? Because across the board, regardless of platform, we've been doing a shit ton of stuff for cheaters and modders and hackers. We're doing regular scans of stats, resetting people, banning people. Just in the update that we did today, we can now do live banning. So now, before it was a lot of reactive. So we're looking at player reports, we're looking at suspicious stat files, and banning people and resetting people based on that. But now we have the ability, as of this morning, to do it on the fly. So we can be checking somebody's stats and see okay, this guy is boosting right now in a match, and then hit the button and they'll get a thing that pops up and says you've been banned for boosting, and they're immediately out of the game. So we've been, before doing daily checks for that stuff, and now we can do it on the fly, and we'll still be doing the daily stuff of chat logs, leaderboard rankings, things like that. The one platform that seems to suffer more than anything is the PC, just because the PC is much more exploitable. We still do ban waves, we still do monitoring and resets on there. It's just a lot more harder to maintain that stuff on PC than it is on the consoles, which are much more a closed platform.
Is that a full? I'm sure that's a full-time job of someone or a couple people over there.
We have a whole team now.
Keep a team dedicated to banning this.
That's something that's brand new to Modern Warfare 3. In the past, we never had a team dedicated to it. It was us monitoring, and a lot of times we had to rely on the manufacturers. Either we're sending a list of names to Steam, or we're sending a list of names to Microsoft, and we're asking them if they can ban them from the Xbox Live service. Right. Where now we have control over that. We're banning them not from Live, we're banning them from our game specifically.
Oh, that's cool.
So we have a lot more control. So now we have an entire anti-cheat team dedicated to that. They're monitoring reports, they're doing the scans of leaderboard files, and it's a full-time job for multiple people to be keeping on top of that and keeping the game as clean and fresh as possible. Cool. It's a never-ending battle. There's never going to be a day when people aren't trying to exploit your game. But as long as we're on top of it and we stay dedicated to it, we can keep the majority of the games fair, fun, and clean for most people.
Totally, someone was also asking something in regards to a tweet that you made. He says that you said if you're in a clan, your clan rank now shows up in game above your title in Modern Warfare 3. Also, they asked if that's for Xbox only because they're not seeing it on their PS3.
Yeah, so right now that will be updated when the PS3 gets the title update on February 28th. Okay. So right now the title update went live for Xbox Live because it added in Overwatch for Elite Premium members, and it added in the new Prestige levels. On the 28th, the PS3 gets the same patch, which adds in the 400 new ranks, the 5 new Prestige levels, and that feature as well.
Cool, yeah. And then a lot of people are actually not really asking questions. They're
Lindsay, I think we're going to have a special guest take your spot next.
Can you please do this or can you please do that?
You okay with that?
Even read, but is there some place that they can go to like give suggestions of what they
So,
want, or like a
keep in
forum
mind after this
somewhere
game's
where they
over.
wanna-
Forums probably, right?
Well, yeah, you can always go to the official Call of Duty forums, the MW3 forums on callofduty.com. You can tweet them at 402 on Twitter. I mean, all that stuff. We may not respond to everything because, I mean, last time I checked, I get 280,000 tweets a month. And that's a shitload of tweets.
overwhelming,
It's a lot. But we read everything. We read everything. We bring it up for discussion. The stuff that's being considered and being worked on is
Actually gonna
typically
get
added
people in
to
here.
the update list,
Whiz.
the sticky on the forums. But you can suggest that at any official channel. You can tweet it at me, tweet it at, at Infinity Ward if it's like band specific, or put it on the forums.
Right. Very cool.
Actually, we're gonna bring a
We're
new
doing a switch. We got
a swap.
extras coming in to play for you, so I think a lot of people will be thankful about that.
She's doing good.
I'm going to come in. How'd you do?
Let's give Lindsay a round of applause.
Yep, Lindsay. Playing really well.
That's nice, Lindsay. And I'm going to hop in here. Yeah.
Nice.
What's up, Robert? How you doing?
Hey.
Man? Nice to see you, bud.
Yeah.
How's life treating you, man?
It's fantastic.
Good.
Go out and get extras if you want it.
Yeah, we got extra coming in. He's
we'll
going to
get
play a little bit. So we got him in town. That'll be fun.
For sure.
And I think you know what I'm going to end up talking to you about, huh?
What does it rhyme with?
Yeah.
Does it rhyme with plan?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Plan,
It does
right?
rhymes with plan. Yeah. It's just it's an interesting subject. Obviously, you got the competitive scene that's smaller in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But I think with the Call of Duty XP, it was like, wow, this is we really see them supporting this competitive scene. It was like the most amazing Call of Duty event to date.
Yeah.
Certainly XP. And MLG recently announced that Modern Warfare 3 is not going to be on the circuit due to there's no LAN. And last year, there was a couple updates so we could have it on LAN Black Ops. So I was just kind of wondering what the take is on that and direction that if there is a direction going there, or what the story is with that.
Right. Well, with LAN, so there's two main things, obviously, that you're aware of that I've been trying to get into the game since Call of Duty XP.
Sure.
And that's opening up so you guys have the ability to access the customized timer. So
just a
round
UI
timer.
fix, yeah.
And then the ability to unlock all in LAN.
Right.
Not private match and
Yeah, just LAN.
system
Yeah,
LAN.
it's just system.
So that's the two things that I've been pushing for. The rest of the stuff is, nice to have.
Yeah,
and
but
that's
not
the-
needed.
Exactly.
Like
not
like
needed.
readying up in the lobby and
Yeah,
building
all
out a
that
lobby.
Hey, we got to
system.
bring in extra so we can come up.
Yeah, he's coming, I think.
No,
Yeah, go ahead.
I need to bring him in right now because I need a teammate.
That's
so.
okay. You're fine. No one cares
I'm
about you
kind
right
of scared right now.
99%
There he
of
is.
people
Finally,
watching care more about
here
the
he
same
comes.
thing. Yeah.
The man of the hour.
So yeah, go ahead.
So that's the
I
two
need
things
your
that I've
help.
been
I'm gonna
pushing
be
for, and that
sniping.
I
I'm
added
not gonna be
to
doing
the
much.
update list on the forums long time ago.
I am.
Problem is, as you said, everything's priority based.
Right.
Everything's like, what is game breaking? Let's fix the game breaking stuff
How's it
first.
going?
Stuff that affects every player in Modern Warfare.
Sure.
And then once that's done, let's focus on this and that, and you're going down the line. Well, that's been on the list a long time. The problem is, from a code standpoint, from a priority code standpoint, it's at the bottom of the list.
Sure.
It's something that impacts a passionate part of our community, but not a large part of our community.
But with the interest of Call of Duty XP and this tournament stuff, is there not an interest to see it on a global tournament base? Because without it, you hinder that ability for it to ever be there on a huge global. Look at StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
Grit has just blown it up, and again, it's a smaller part of the community, but it's relevant.
Yeah.
So as far as a priority list, you don't foresee. I mean, because it sounds like it's a very easy. I mean, when you're unlocking the ability to grab the classes, and then it's like a simple UI fix of exposing the timer. So it's not like this extremely demanding fix. I mean, it sounds like something within a day's work that could almost be knocked out.
Well, any code change you're going to make to a game is as risky as any other code change, regardless of how many lines of code it is.
Right.
I mean, obviously, there's entire features and then there's tweaks to existing code base.
Yeah.
But any code change you're going to make is the same risk. Now, the problem is just getting that on the schedule for, okay, this is big enough that it needs a dedicated patch. And that's what I've been trying to convince the coders that this is. This is something that needs to be fixed if we want this to happen.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's
Right,
not
yeah,
going to
yeah.
happen without it. And that's been my battle cry since I added it onto the update list. And the problem is now getting enough people behind you to agree with you that, okay, this is so important that we need to make sure that it's in the next patch. Not the patch after that, not the patch after that. Because if you keep doing that mentality, it's never going to come out.
Right,
if you keep pushing it to the next update, it's not going to happen. And the problem is, well, we're up to title update 8 now.
Sure.
There's been so much shit that we've added to the game and tweaked in the game and changed in the game that keeps pushing that to the next update, to the next update.
What could you do then to avoid having to resolve so many bugs in the future that upon release of the title that there's less issues that need resolved and that they can focus on adding different and unique things? You know, like bugs. Like that would take away priority items where it's like that.
Are you asking how do you make a bug-free game?
Well, you can't make a bug-free game ever, right?
Yeah,
but I mean, is there any
will.
way that you can improve your ability to kind of like remove some of these issues prior to? You know, or do you feel that these are only issues that are found when it's on a grand scale as far as being opened up to everyone?
Yeah, that's a pretty ridiculous question because that's what all of game development is.
Yeah.
It's trying to figure out how you make the most.
Sure. You fix spawns, right? You fix spawns after. That was a priority. Like, why was that not something that was noted before the game came out in internal testing? You know, like that's something you would find across just internal testing, right? Issues with spawns.
Well, not exactly. I mean, spawns specifically are something that are very network specific.
Sure.
So, I mean, once you have tons and tons of data of all these people joining games, leaving games in process, all these different scenarios, that's when that stuff, player trends start to become more obvious. And that's when you're like, oh, okay, so this spawn system obviously isn't working as intended. We need to tweak this, that to improve it. But stuff like that's the difference between script changes and code changes.
Sure.
All that is typically contained in script. It's very different than doing a code change that requires a patch. That stuff we can typically update in hotfixes that don't require a title update.
Right, yeah.
Thanks.
The land stuff is a code change that will require
a title update.
It requires, time on the code schedule to update everything, get into the patch queue.
Nice. Yeah. So I mean, well, it's reassuring to know that although it's not a top priority, it's on the board of things that you guys want to develop.
It is. It's something that I definitely want to develop. It's
We've had good conversations about it for a while and stuff. You know, I mean, we've had many conversations.
Yeah. The problem is no game is ever designed by one person.
No, not especially not Call of Duty.
It's definitely a committee process. So it's all about finding the right way to do it and the most resource-effective way to do it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm working on now, is finding out how do we get this into the next patch, or get it in at all.
Yeah.
Because right now, I'm getting terrified that it's not going to come at all.
Sure.
Because how long has it been on my update?
Yeah, same with Modern Warfare 2. I think it was a priority of yours back in Modern Warfare 2. The same thing kind of happened.
Yeah.
Where it didn't get done in the priority list. Do you foresee it? I mean, and again, this is not probably, you probably can't answer because it's a very broad question, but do you foresee it happening in any near future? Or is it kind of one of those things where people, it's like, I guess like right now, the general sense of community is like, oh, we're holding on hope that this will still happen in like the next couple months. I mean, is that even a realistic hope or expectation that our audience could have of people that are interested in seeing that happen?
I don't think it's unrealistic. I think it's as possible as it always been. How probable it is, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I get more hopeful each patch we do, because each patch we do, we start getting away from what you said is, the game fixing stuff and get into the game improvement.
Right.
I mean, that's when I was excited that we could finally get to community playlists of adding in game modes that didn't exist, rather than tweaking.
Yeah, I had a blast on like Infected and Drop Zone.
Exactly.
I played all weekend. I love those games.
So that's been my big focus with Modern Warfare 3 is like looking at how can we get to the point where we're adding in more stuff that makes the game better, rather than tweaking and adjusting things that are already in the game.
And generally speaking, you feel like you guys are at that point where now you're starting to add exciting things in instead of tweaking as much of existing issues.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean that's what we're focusing on, and moving away from and doing that stuff outside the DLC model. Keep that stuff separate from DLC. Let DLC be what it is.
Yep.
Let this stuff be free, open to everyone, available at the same time for everyone. And then that's what I want to do is game improvements that increase the quality of the game in ways that did not exist before.
Sure. Yeah. And then I guess that pretty much covers. I mean, what I've seen too is like back in Call of Duty 4 was like less vocal and stuff with that community, and Modern Warfare 2 it started getting a little bit. And talking about competitive scene, right? Because it is very niche. I mean, anybody should agree to that. But it's starting to see now. It's like I think really what broke that competitive scene open in New Light was XP, right? I mean, I seen wow, like this is a very competitive tournament scale. You started seeing like like Optic and Envy and these other well-known competitive teams participate in it. So I think a lot of people just like, oh wow, they're really interested in the competitive scene now. Yeah. So I think it was just came to a surprise of a lot of people where it's like after seeing such an awesome event like that it hasn't happened yet. So I think that's kind of like the general feeling of the public that's in competitive.
Yeah, well, Modern Warfare 3 as a whole was focused on opening it up more for competitive, adding in, but all that dev work and all that code support was added into the private match.
Yeah,
more so than the system league.
Which I'm surprised they went that route. I mean, it was private match. There was always okay for as far as everyone playing on an online scale, but like doing large tournaments, you can never because running an internet line and all that is just so costly for overhead costs of these leagues and stuff. So. I was surprised there wasn't more of a focus on getting that out prior to the game.
Yeah, I think, so that's where all the focus was adding in, all the ability to fully customize your class loadouts, have full control over that, and the game mode loadouts, how the game mode was structured, all that went in the private match where we could just take a few of those features into the LAN, even though it's a much less audience who is using LAN, for specific cases like doing a big tournament, a big in-person tournament, that stuff's essential.
Yeah, no, it'd be sweet to see like 2,000 teams like show up play Modern Warfare 3 or something like that. I think it'd be good for everybody. Awesome. Well, we can switch conversations now off the LAN. I just, it was a lot of people have wanted to hear, what the overall consensus is or the general thought of Infinity Ward on the topic. So it's interesting. Let's talk about maps, man. When you guys create maps, like what's the thought process? So it's like we want to do this map. What are like the key things that you guys got to go through, like if to making a good map? Like bullet points. Like do you guys focus on of keeping it symmetric, or what are because obviously you stray away from that, but like what are some of the thoughts that go in bullet points of creating a map?
Brian?
Yeah, well, when you're doing map design, you're looking at everything from flow, so player flow. You're looking at balance of spawn points. So where's the initial spawn of side A and side B? Right. And how quickly does it take them to get to each certain point? So if there's a choke point in the map, which team's getting there quicker? Ideally, they're getting there at the same time. Same thing with the placement of dom points, bomb sites. I mean, you're looking at how quickly do the teams get there, what cover points do they have available for them? Because you never want, the defending team to always have an advantage over the attacking team, or vice versa.
Right.
So, it's really all about balancing, and that just comes in through playtesting and playtesting. So, I mean, the first thing you do is you're like, okay, what location do we want? What type of location? Okay, what type of map is this going to be? Like, it's Overwatch. It's really an every man's map. Or where Liberation, it's like, okay, this is clearly designed to be a sniper map. This is going to be much more open, and then you go into it that way and balance it with that in mind.
So you guys have kind of different mentalities of what kind of player to the map, like maybe long lines of sight and stuff for sniper maps and things like that. What's been the most exciting thing you've kind of been a part of so far with Modern Warfare 3? Like, what are you most excited about when this game came out and even the DLC drops? Like, what really gets you kind of fired up in an exciting way about everything?
Well, with this game, what I was most excited about was probably all the Spec Ops survival stuff, because that was brand new for us.
Sure.
It was the first time that it really took me out of the multiplayer, because I mean, ever since COD 2, I've been a multiplayer only guy. I mean, that was my bread and butter. That's what I love. That's what I spent hundreds and hundreds of hours on. And that was the first time where there was really a mode that I was like, I'm going to spend a shit ton of time on this. I'm going to leave multiplayer. Once I'm done with campaign, I'm going to spend a lot of time here. So I think Spec Ops Survival was the coolest thing for me. And then once we finally polished in and got kill confirmed into the game, that was something that I realized was going to give a whole new mentality to how I played multiplayer as well. But at the end of the day, I'm still very much, hardcore guy, hardcore TDM, hardcore S&D. That's where I probably have my most fun.
You like hardcore?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I kind of like hardcore too, especially reminds me of like Counter-Strike with the health and stuff like that, and it reminds me a lot of those days. So yeah, no, that's cool, man. What's some exciting stuff you're looking forward to, and just in general, not like anything with releases, or just things you're looking forward to with the game development, like stuff coming out?
Well, right now, we're heads down on DLC.
Right.
This has been non-stop since Modern Warfare 3 came out, because we promise at least 20 drops of DLC. We're planning on hopefully doing more if the current schedule goes through. Sure. And there's there's stuff I'm excited about. There's nothing I can talk about.
No, I don't mean by any means to get in detail, but just like general I'm sure it's exciting with all these releases.
Well,
and
I
stuff,
mean, there's a lot of maps that we're doing that I really like. Some of the maps coming up that we haven't announced I really like, but there's also like a new mentality of map design that we're talking about that I'm hoping comes together and gets released, because I think it'd be refreshing for the community.
Yeah, no, I think refreshing is right there with the way that the DLCs were structured this time around. I think it is refreshing because it is constantly something exciting to look forward to, and that's a good way to put it. What do you think about Overwatch, man? The map. What do you like about it the most?
I like Overwatch. I like the flow of Overwatch, because I feel like, unlike some other maps where I feel like, there's always someone behind me, I feel like this has a better flow to it that allows me to have some good flanking routes.
Yeah, focus on what's in front of me too.
Exactly, focus on what's in front of me, and then when I realize that there's fighting happening one way, give me multiple paths to get there. Where I don't feel like I'm always in a kill zone in this map. And I like the multi-layer. I like a lot of the vantage points that we worked into this map of, like, when you're on the top floor, how many places there are to get eyes on and jump down to the bottom floor. Because like when you have non-traditional ways to get to the multiple floors, I feel like that opens up the gameplay a lot more than the more static maps.
So in terms of like map sizes, what's the general philosophy? Again, do you guys just follow like these bullet points of what is a good map, or do you guys kind of put like, we want a smaller map or a bigger map? Just that general mentality. Because I feel like the maps have started to get a little bit bigger, but in previous Call of Duty titles, there is always small and bigger maps. Is there going to be incorporated maybe more smaller maps in the future? Or maybe answer in broader terms, what do you think about map sizes, I guess, in general terms? We don't have to talk about, obviously, maps coming out and stuff, but just like in general terms of map sizes, what's kind of your personal philosophy on it?
I think, our main philosophy is focused on variety. So, in the stock game, we had a lot of like just medium maps. Mostly on the smaller side of maps, where on the DLC, we've been looking at opening up that a bit more, but we're talking now and discussing about really opening up to every play style, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's some stuff we're talking about that I think is going to be refreshing. Of different styles of maps that are not meant to be that everybody map, because most maps you do, you're making sure that it's good for every play style.
Right. Yeah.
You want snipers to be happy in some areas. You want running gunners, and it might, like where Piazza caters to running gunner and Liberation caters to sniper. Like each map has that. But we're looking at some map designs that is like has very specific purposes.
Right.
It's like, this is the map that is for the guys who want to do 2v2, 1v1.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, because you guys have always had like cool, like Shipment. Call of Duty 4 was like a badass 2v2, or like, and everybody, when it's like you want 1v1, like everybody has to put the balls on the line. They play that, so it's cool to have those different kind of maps in there. But understandably so, you could never have like Shipment in 5 different variations because it is too small. But it is nice to have those smaller maps and do that stuff. What's your philosophy? Like in Modern Warfare 2 was awesome. They brought back like old school maps. Like Crash is like without a doubt my favorite Call of Duty map ever. And do you like the idea of bringing back previous maps, or is it something where it's like, maybe once in a while we really want to create new kind of maps?
I do like it, but here's my philosophy on throwback maps, old school maps. I love maps like that. I want to see Creek, I want to see Evergrande, I want to see Crossfire, I want to see High Rise.
Yeah, it'd be cool to play the Kill Confirmed on Crash or
exactly.
something, right?
I want to see these maps. So my mentality on it is, if you're going to do throwback maps, if you're going to do classic maps, keep it outside the DLC model.
Yeah.
Like, for DLC, if you're paying for stuff, if it's included in your subscription,
I like that. That's a good point.
It should all be new content.
Yeah.
Give me something new I've never seen before. And that's not something we've done in the past. Before, we've included it in our traditional map packs. But now, since our DLC model is so different, I feel like we have the flexibility to let DLC be focused on all new content, brand new stuff you've never seen in the game before, or any game. And then if we want to do a throwback map,
throw it in there, whatever.
Let that be outside DLC model. Let it be free. Let it be to everyone. Don't let it be restricted by contracts and partnerships and all that fucking money stuff.
Yeah, true.
Let it just be there.
No, and I like that philosophy.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. No, I like it because And that makes sense too. It's a good way. I think that would resonate well with the community because I feel like I've already purchased this game and I've had that map. So, but I love the throwback maps and seeing some of those stuff. And I think for that very reason, where you can play new stuff that you guys have added on old school maps, it's like it's a total different experience.
I want that, and I feel like right now we're in a fucking era where everyone's so focused on subscriber numbers and all that stuff that we need to get back to what I feel like we did so much better in the old days of just plain goodwill.
Yeah.
Like stuff like the land patch. Like, yeah, it's lower priority, but let's get it out the fucking door.
Yeah, and I mean it's also something that's been asked since Call of Duty 4 too.
Exactly.
It's not like this.
It's something
this
that
thing.
is long
for
long
years
due.
by a small community, but
long
years.
due.
Yeah.
So that goodwill stuff. Let's focus on things like stuff that we can just give out to everyone. That's when I love when I can do like playlist updates and I have free reign and I'm not restricted by release dates or when it has to come out or any of that stuff, and we can just do it and it's fun.
Yeah.
Like that's the stuff I love, and that's the stuff I want more of. Is like.
Do you think that's a realistic expectation or hope?
I think it is. It's not going to come without a fight.
Yeah.
But nothing ever does.
Sure.
So I mean, that's trying to be what my gift back is fighting for that stuff on a daily basis of like, forget all the other bullshit. Let's just try to do some of this goodwill stuff.
Yeah, no, and it'll be good to see if like that actually, you guys are able to come through with that. I know you guys have a lot of other priorities and stuff, but I think it would do diligence to the community to see that stuff kind of come through. I think it would go a long way.
Yeah, I think it would too. And I mean, not to say that our team has been doing a fantastic job. We've been doing more post-launch support than we've ever done for any previous
Sure.
game.
Yeah.
I mean, and obviously you're always going to have priorities that that are you're personally attached to that you want more focus on. But overall, I'm extremely proud of how much stuff the team has been doing because these guys literally have not stopped working.
No. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fair statement to say this is the most post-launch activity as far as like fixing issues or responding to the community with issues. And there's been a lot of things that have popped up that you guys did fix fairly quickly, like nerfing guns or spawn systems and stuff like that. I think like the spawn systems in free-for-all are probably still an issue, though. I mean, and again, I feel like that, in fairness to you guys, that is testing to see what happens. But I feel like spawns is probably still something that you hear issues with. And
well, free-for-all specifically. Free-for-all is the hardest one, just on how the spawn logic works. That's the hardest one to get right.
Right.
There's still updates that we're doing. There's several updates that we're looking into addressing of stuff that's just not working as intended.
Yeah.
Like there's just something in the code that is like pinging it wrong.
Right.
And that's what causes the spawn, start running, enemy spawns right behind you sort of thing. Because the ping system's off of like when it's saying, okay,
where to place that character.
You're
at that
here
time.
now. Don't spawn any enemy here for X amount of seconds. Like something there is obviously off. So there's still updates that we're looking into and going to be updating. So it's always going to get better. But free for all by far is probably the most subjectable.
So is that still like a patch that you guys are like? Do you guys still have that as addressing it as a priority to still fix spawns with free for all?
Yeah.
What are some other things that you guys are focusing on like just patching up in general that you've heard from the community, like other issues that have come up that you guys are working on and stuff?
The two things that are always ongoing because they're the most fickle, just in terms of like. It's a lot of trial and error, is the spawn systems that we just talked about, and then the whole, what has been dubbed as lag compensation stuff.
Yeah, actually,
like
that's
always looking at how we can improve host connection. Has been a priority.
So with lag compensation, what was the original mentality around that? What was the backlash you felt you guys got from it, and what are you guys doing to rectify it?
So the lag compensation is interesting because there's the perception of what lag comp is, and then there's the reality of what lag comp is.
Let's clear it up right now, man.
The reality of it is,
there you go.
It has been pegged as a host disadvantage.
Right.
So if we're giving a disadvantage to the host because he has a faster connection, which is not what it actually is. What it actually is it's removing the advantage that the host was already given. Because the host, since it is peer-to-peer, the host is processing more than any of the clients.
Right.
So they were always given an advantage so that they weren't hindered by that.
Zero latency, they were good to
Exactly.
go,
So now we've removed that advantage because of how Modern Warfare 3 was designed. They no longer have that disadvantage.
Do you give them like a fake latency that's relevant, that's averaged out amongst the players, or what's that?
No, we don't give them anything, but we took away what we were previously giving them. So that they're processing faster.
Yeah.
But the thing is that gives the perception that they are now behind. And it's not a perception, it's a reality that, they're realizing that sometimes they're not having as good as connection.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's online gameplay, is everyone has different connections.
So the lag compensation only happens with the person that's the host and whatever player that's going up against them. It's not something that's spread out throughout all the players. It's just with the one host player.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's looking at how we can optimize that, and we've been tweaking that as time goes by and making it better and better and less often, less noticeable, and we're going to keep doing that until we get to the point that we and the community is happy with it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And where do you guys kind of go when if like people have they want to talk, just avid community members? Where's the best place for them to go to share things that they would like to see differently or stuff like that? Is it Twitter and blowing your Twitter up, or should they go to the Call of Duty forums, or what's the best way? Because without a doubt, Call of Duty community is certainly very vocal. So what's the best way for them to be able to hey, I at least spoke my piece and got it out? To Call of Duty.
If there's something you just want to make us aware of or let us know your opinion on, Twitter is the best way. @402 is the best way because I read all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the one who, on the inside, if you want somebody screaming in a meeting or sending a laced email.
Yeah, the liaison to the developers or whatever.
I'm going to be the one doing it, so those opinions are good for me to know. If you want to have a full in-depth discussion and all this stuff, the forums are where you want to go for that. So if it's long-winded, then go to the forums.
Sure.
If it's quick, just opinions, want to have a short conversation about it, Twitter is a good thing.
Yeah.
Keep in mind.
Then you got to sift out the die 402s to the actual positive, constructive comments, which I'm sure is always fun.
Get all that stuff out because if you're going to be a douchebag, no one's going to talk to you.
Right, and it's very true. I think that's.
I might shit on you.
Yeah.
I might say something sarcastic to you, but I'm never going to have a legit conversation with you.
Yeah, and that's fair. I think because there are a lot of young players and stuff, they get frustrated. And I don't think they know what the best way to convey how they feel. So I think that is a good message to anybody out there, whether it's our community or the Call of Duty community in general, that constructive criticism and having intelligent conversations is
much better than being an ass.
Yeah. Fuck you, bro. Spawn suck. So no, that's awesome, and it's good to know where that you guys have forums or avenues to communicate that stuff.
Yeah.
So basically, when they do submit something, then you're the one that's putting in priorities for the development, or you're the one submitting ideas on behalf of the community. Is that how kind of the workflow goes?
Pretty much, yeah. Everything's a discussion.
Sure.
So obviously when stuff's a big deal, I'm bringing it up with the team and giving my recommendation of what's important, what we need to focus on, and obviously that's always a discussion. There's always going to be back and forth because you got to think. The programmers always have something on their plate. So anytime you come to them, you're adding something else to that long list of shit that they already have to do.
Right.
So everything is a barter. It's a give and take of okay, let's talk about, what we can work on now, what we should be focusing on, and deal with that. And so that's what it is.
So collectively as a whole, you guys work on priority.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Yeah, no, it is good to know. I mean, and bring some clarity on a lot of stuff. I think the main thing is people just like to be updated on what's being worked on. So, I mean, it always is nice to, if there is an area where it's you guys as developers are saying these are patch notes that are kind of prior to, after you guys will always do, patch notes. That's pretty standard. Yeah. But kind of, I think it'd be interesting to be this is what we're working on now for the next title update, and do you guys plan on giving any kind of information out like that?
We do that now. So if you go to the patch notes thread that's sticking on the forums, at the bottom there is a list of things that's in discussion or development.
Okay.
And so until it's out the door, nothing is ever confirmed.
Right.
Because things change drastically.
Absolutely, and that's understandable.
So that list is as accurate as you're ever going to get of things that are under discussion, because that's the stuff that we're currently debating over, and once it's decided, okay, that will be in the next update, then that's when, I'll tweet it out a week before the patch comes out, because even a week before the patch come out, shit could change.
Always, yeah.
Because it could go to certification and there could be a major bug in only one item of the patch.
Yeah, and it holds
and then we'll be we'll have to make a decision. We're okay, do we hold up this entire patch of 5 updates because of one thing, or do we remove that one thing, get the patch out, and try to get that in the next one?
Yeah, that makes sense.
We try to be as accurate and up to date without being misleading, because the problem is, you say one thing,
people hold you accountable for that.
Every time I've ever committed to anything, it changes, without a doubt.
Yeah,
and then you have the 402 lied to us. It's like, no, I didn't lie to you. Shit changes.
Yeah.
And
that's just the business.
It's
the nature of the business.
That's just the nature of game development.
Yeah.
And so we try to keep that as accurate and up to date as possible, but stuff's always changing.
Right.
So
No, you can't ever commit to that.
You'll
right?
always have to check back, see it, or just ask me on Twitter if something's changed. Like, is this still under discussion? And odds are nothing's ever really taken off the table, so it's probably still under discussion. And then I'll try to be as open and forthcoming as I can about how probable something is based on my opinion. But, there's been times where I literally thought something would not happen, and then like the next day, this changed and that like moved it 5 up on the priority list, and like, hey, we're going to do this now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, excellent.
Right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
What do you, with weapon tuning, it's like, we're starting to see, like with this, I feel like this Call of Duty did a great job as far as like, you see a lot more weapons being used in general. Before, like, people would find out real quick which guns to use, like Call of Duty 4 was like MP5, M16, it was like primary guns, and like, now you see a lot more. And even with Modern Warfare 2, it was like the UMP and the ACR and stuff. You guys have done a great job with weapon tuning and stuff. So what was the philosophy on that of balancing weapons out? And now we're seeing a lot more variety of weapons.
It was exactly that. It was like trying not to make the like assault rifles be like the dominating force or this or that, of like making you feel like you could hold your own with any weapon class. That's why I feel like snipers are so much more accessible now.
Yeah.
And the SMGs and the machine pistols are a viable weapon choice for a lot of players. And a lot of that depends on the map, but overall on like that everyman map, you can use any class and feel like you can hold your own.
Yeah.
And then it was about when shit went wrong, when there was something that was obviously way too good, like nerfing it, rebalancing it, and trying to be on top of that as much as possible.
Yeah.
Like, recently when we did the whole the shotgun rebalancing.
Right.
Of like trying to tweak that and pull it back in line with what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, because it's hard because sometimes you'll like overcompensate with nerfing it. Like, because shotguns in Modern Warfare 2, like the big argument was like, they're too strong, and you guys, like you nerfed I remember the Kimbo 1887s and stuff. And then I think this game they were like too weak. But so it's like having to deal with, I'm sure, those arguments is always, it's a challenge because it's finicky when you're tuning.
Yeah.
You don't want to tune too much or not enough.
And it's one of the things that you can never listen to all of the community.
No.
Because you're going to have the people who love it overpowered, who are champion for it to never change. And then you're going to have the people who are on the other side who are getting owned by it, who want it to change.
Yeah.
And one of them is not going to get what they want.
Yeah.
Like one of them is going to be pissed off, or both of them are going to be pissed off because you like nerf it somewhere in the middle, and now these guys think it's not powerful enough, and these guys still think it's too powerful.
Do you focus a lot on stats as far as like what guns people are using, and then help? And does that dictate like, oh, no one's using this gun? Should we make it more powerful? Or do you guys ever look at it from that way?
You do look at a lot of stats because when you have something that is so hotly debated on both sides of the fence, where you have the people who love it and the people who hate it, and it seems to be pretty 50-50, the stats never lie. The stats are not biased.
Right.
The stats show like, oh, this fucking weapon when going up against this weapon always wins. So that's when you can like really use that as your gut check of like, okay, this is the opinion and this is the reality. Let's find a solution based on using all of that knowledge, not just relying on one of them.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's been another exciting year so far then for you, huh?
Yeah, this Modern Warfare 3 has been a crazy year.
Yeah.
It's, the community is bigger than it's ever been. We have more players than ever. The just sheer popularity of the game makes it an intense year.
How many people have purchased Modern Warfare 3 now? Do you know? Or even playing online or anything like that?
I don't know if we've announced what the final numbers is, what the most recent numbers. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's millions and millions and millions of people.
It's nuts. It's nuts. Yeah. So I'm sure it is. That's why I've always when talking about competitive, people have to keep it in perspective because it is such a large community, and there are you've got snipers, you've got competitive players, you've got casual players, and people want this community playlists and stuff. So that's cool. Anything else exciting that you want to talk about and stuff? Because I'll keep asking questions all day long, but I don't know if there's anything you want to talk about too.
No, I'm just here to, answer questions.
Yeah, it's awesome having you on.
I want to make sure that we answer as many user questions as possible. Because,
I think we should take some from.
We can come here and we can do all the PR messaging about the map's great and we're happy about it and you should sign up for Elite because it's the greatest service in the world. But like the user questions, like that's the nitty gritty stuff.
Yeah, we all and most of our community, I'm sure, owns Elite anyway. I was very Call of Duty enthusiasts here as Machinima. Jess, do we have any questions you want to ask?
Yes, there's a lot of why questions actually, like why this and why that. But I'll start off with, will there ever be new game modes in any Call of Duty or Modern Warfare? Do you think?
There will be. I mean, we're looking at. Like, they mean new ones that we're going to add, like, post-release, like now? There are. We're looking at a lot of stuff that we want to do. In the community playlist, we want to add stuff. Like, so far, we've been just adapting the new private match modes in the community playlist, but I hope to see that evolve into brand new game modes as a whole. So there's a lot of stuff that we're looking at for multiplayer. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say that there will be at some point.
Yeah. Quite a few people actually asked, why is there throwing knives in the Infection? Got quite a few people.
Okay, so here's the thing with throwing knives in Infected is we've changed Infected like 4 or 5 times since we released it in the public playlist. So here's the thing. When it first came out, we had throwing knives in the game. And that's because people were getting into like certain spots that the Infected couldn't get because like they climb up on 2 things and the only way to get up there is that way. And if the survivors had guns, there's no way the Infected could ever reach them. So the throwing knife was to balance that out. And then we patched all those spots so that you couldn't get up there and Infected. And then so we took the throwing knife out because we're like, okay, you can't get in those spots anymore. But then they found more spots. So every game ended in a standoff of like 12 survivors standing up in one area where the Infected couldn't reach them, and they win every game. So that was unbalanced that way. So then we added in throwing knives again, but then we divided up. So some, depending on the map, had throwing knives, and some, depending on the map, didn't have throwing knives. And so that was to balance it out so that there were some maps that were definitely catered towards the Infected, and then there were some maps that were catered towards the survivors. And so it's about striking that balance of like, you know, which one is more fun. And we're still looking at ways that we can tweak it to make it, you know, more fun and fair for both sides, the Infected and survivors. So it depends on what you're looking for. Do you want it to be always a standoff where the survivors win, or do you want it to be where, you know, it's more likely the Infected should win? In my mentality, I like the throwing knives in there because it's frustrating if you can't kill the survivors no matter what you do. It's not about skill anymore. And I think that when you play Infected, it should be about running around, trying to be on your toes, rather than let me find the one spot on the map that I can stand the entire round and win the match that way.
That's how I play.
Yeah.
Infected. I run around looking for those fuckers.
Yeah.
And then I actually like being Infected. Throwing knife you have to have in there.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Because there's people like on like Dome where they'll get up there.
They'll get up on the catwalk.
Yeah, and then I get with those knives across the map, and it's so because you won't be able to ever get up there.
Yeah, you cannot get up there.
No,
There's
because you have 3 people. Yeah,
and a shotgun at the top.
Have to have throwing knife. Yep. So that's. I know you didn't ask me, but I want to add a comment to that as well.
A lot of people asking about sniper. Any plans for a sniper mode?
Ooh.
It's like a sniper-only playlist?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not even a sniper. I like that.
I want a sniper playlist because I just want a game mode like that. The problem is like you can only have so many playlists. You're limited on the amount of playlists you have. And when we have so many players, you want every playlist to count. You want as many people in there as possible. So it's hard to dedicate an entire playlist to a small fraction of the community. Like if we could put in a sniper-only playlist and have 30,000 people playing it every day, then it would go in instantly. But the reality is I don't think we would ever have that. I would love to try it out. Here in hopefully, well, I wanted to do it today, but I don't think it'd be done today. At some point this week, we're going to be doing playlist updates. Like I'm hoping to add in a dedicated hardcore HQ and a hardcore free-for-all playlist and remove some of the less played stuff. So hopefully one day we can do something like that, but I mean, we'll see. Like the community changes, you know, as the game's out longer and longer. Excuse me. As the game's out longer and longer, you know, the community changes. Some of the more casual players move on to other games. It's sort of focused on the hardcore. That's when maybe we can experiment more with those niche playlists. So hopefully later on we can do it. Right now, I don't know how probable it is, but it's something I'd like to do.
Very cool. I'm going to look around a little bit more here.
These long-winded answers of reasoning is my entire life.
Yeah,
that's 90% of game development is sitting around the table like arguing back and forth about this.
Or I've got a question if you don't
Oh, wow. All right, Hexjaws.
Your job is to play.
Yeah.
I'll take a break from that just for a second. I was wondering how much the MLG factor, like the existence of MLG, factors into the decisions that Infinity would make around competitive gaming and patches. Because if you look at MLG and how many stream views it gets when it does a live stream for its Providence National Championship event or something like that, and I mean, do you bring that up when you say, hey guys, can we put in some competitive support into the game? This is an important patch, because if we don't put it in, we might not be on the circuit for MLG, for example. And then that's less promotion for Call of Duty when other games like Halo will be on the circuit, or StarCraft, League of Legends, stuff like that. Does that factor into the decision process for competitive patches?
It does that's my key argument when I'm saying it factors into the point of we should give some goodwill to these guys who are extremely passionate. The sales argument doesn't really work.
No, not at all.
We're not getting any additional sales by catering to MLG.
Yeah, it's small in relative size.
Yeah, so that argument will never win. No one's ever going to believe that.
Yeah, no,
but saying these guys are extremely passionate about the game, and passion is infectious, because it makes you want to play Call of Duty when you see people play Call of Duty well. That is a fun thing to watch. It's a new type of entertainment. It's a new way to enjoy Call of Duty. And they obviously get that, because that's why they do things like COD XP and Elite TV and all these competitions, because they realize that it's entertaining and fun, and it makes you want to play Call of Duty, to see other people have fun and play Call of Duty well. So that's the argument I go with, and it does, that is what gets it on the priority list in the first place. Now it's about convincing more and more people to believe how we believe to get it up that priority list.
Yeah, I think everyone understands a competitive, hey, we're small. It's a lot. It is a big ask in retrospect due to size, of putting it through coding and a title update, and there is a lot involved with that, and I think everyone gets that, and it doesn't do these huge numbers of promotion. Call of Duty's big. It's not bringing in anybody that's new to the scene where it would generate any kind of revenue. I think and you fall back on it is goodwill. I mean, it's a small community that's asked for one thing for 4 years now. And I think that's all it comes down to. There's people that'll argue, on the side, well, yeah, it doesn't generate a lot of views, and there isn't a lot of people that are into it, and I think most people that get that, but I think it's okay, we've been, we asked for 4 years now, just throw us a bone. You're going to do an infected playlist or something like that. I think it's come on, let's, bump it up the priority list a little bit because of how long we've been asking for it. Have people been asking for an infected playlist for 4 years and stuff like that? And I get it, because there are going to be more people that'll be playing in a infected playlist or something like that, a community playlist, rather than a 4v4 hardcore competitive playlist. But again, I think it's it's been that community has been so vocal and have wanted for so long, where it's just it should just move up on priority off of that alone. And I think that's kind of where it stands. I feel like everybody mutually understands the situation. We're just kind of hoping that something actually happens now, or something that would get it to move up the priority list or something, So I think there's just that frustration of constantly putting aside, and I think that's all it comes down to.
Yeah, and obviously, I agree with you.
Yeah, no, we've had conversations for years about it.
Yeah, and I think we're getting to the point now where we've got all the fixes and updates that we want to do, either in the pipeline or out the door. So now, my plea is, let's focus on the stuff like we talked about. That is just purely enhancement. Not fixing, not updating, purely enhancing. And that's something that I think is purely enhancing. It's a nice update that a good portion of our community will enjoy. Not everybody. It's not for everybody.
No, it's not for everybody.
But let's get to that area where now that we've done the updates for everyone. Now let's start, doing something special for this
niche
audience, and this audience, and let's just go down the line.
Yeah, because it'd be nice. I mean, once it's in there, you can assume under that pretense that it'll be in future games too, and then it's that whole argument of just throw us a bone. It's gotta be gone. And I don't think there's a lot of asks after that's in there, because then there's enough customizing within the game and the land that you can do whatever you want to do with it. So, no, I'm looking forward to it. I think it all comes down to how exciting XP was, and it'd be unfortunate to see on a large LAN or tournament scale that if XP does another event or whatever the case may be, that's the only time we ever see it. It's just like, it's a disservice to the actual title. I look at it that way. And we've wanted to do, like Machinima as a company, like really want to play like Frag Cup. It's a Call of Duty event, and we can do it on some kind of LAN basis. But if, again, we don't have these settings, we're restricted online, and it changes the whole way of being able to blow up and have this really fun Call of Duty tournament, which is, it's great for our viewers and our community that's into Call of Duty to be able to do something like that. So, again, all we can do is hope, and hopefully that you continue to be like an advocate of it.
Yep. Well, I will definitely be doing that.
Yeah, because I'll just keep bugging you until then, man. I'll just keep tweeting you.
I will fight for it until they kick me out.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. It's good. We need somebody on the inside. You get any questions, Jess?
Yeah. Let's see. Someone said they wanted to talk about combat training. Have you talked about combat training at all? Anything specifically? They just said, ask Robert about combat training.
No, combat training is something that we did not focus on doing for Modern Warfare 3. I know that a certain group of the audience really liked it as a nice way to get into multiplayer. With Modern Warfare 3, we focused Spec Ops Survival being that. Like that was your introduction to playing with the multiplayer weapons, with the point streak system, with all that stuff in a new way, in a whole new mode. So we didn't focus on adding combat training. And that's the weird thing with tandem development of Call of Duty is you have, Treyarch has their design and we have our design, and they went the combat training route. We never had combat training in our game, so it would be in addition to our game, where it's not in addition to their game, and it's not something that we ever focused the code support on adding, because we instead added Spec Ops Survival mode to our series.
I kind of like that though, because it's cool. Like Treyarch will do like the zombies thing and that. I like the ability, like different games focusing on like different things. Like Spec Ops is awesome, and I love Spec Ops, and I love zombies just as much. But it's like
I think it's for different reasons.
Yeah, and I think it's cool that you guys focus on these special like inner projects in the game, and then you can get them from each title.
How long you been playing?
I can see where some people are like, oh, because they don't maybe they're very casual players and don't understand the development process and where it's coming from. But I like that, because it's something to look forward in each game. And Spec Ops was cool. I mean, what do you think about maybe like, not as much of combat training, but like adding the ability to add like AI players? Like maybe it's like there's only like 3 or 4 of us playing in a private match, but we could fill out, just like old PC games, like Counter-Strike or any of them, where you could add, AI in. Do you guys ever think about maybe doing something like that to fill a room in a private match?
We have.
It's very small thing, but
it's an interesting thing. I think that's stuff we look at when we're looking at like, do we want to do new game modes? Do we want to add
this stuff? Yeah.
So that's stuff we look at, but it would be something that would probably have to be restricted to private match.
Sure. Well, I think so too. I mean,
online,
I don't think you'd want it in multiplayer. I don't think anybody would. But and again, it's not like it's kind of like one of those. Oh, it'd be cool to have it, whatever, if not kind of things for the AI. Sorry, Jess. I feel like I have like my add-on comment to whatever Robert says. Yeah.
It's cool. A few people have been asking about stopping power as well. Why it was
stopping power?
Yes.
Why it was removed from Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah, it should be banned forever.
The last 2 games.
Yeah, stopping power was removed just because stopping power was one of those perks that everyone used because you felt the need that you had to use it. Yeah. And that's a problem. Like if you feel like you have to use a perk, if you have to have it in your perk 1 or perk 2 or perk 3, then that means it's a bad perk. Yeah. So instead you find a way to give the benefit of that perk to everyone across the board. And that's what we did with Modern Warfare 3 was let's take stopping power out of the equation so that it opens up for other perks, and instead let's just tweak the weapon balancing so bullets do more damage across the board and you balance it out in the weapons themselves, the weapon stats, rather than how the perk affects them.
Let's see. Someone asked you to bring Cage Match back.
I want to. Yeah. I want, well, maybe not how exactly we had it in the past, but I would like to see a 1v1 or 2v2 focused game mode, map design sort of stuff, so just stay tuned.
Right.
Is there a way to make survival mode for 3 or 4 players at the same time?
Not right now.
Okay.
The guy Duncan is, who owns the company, he's really cool.
Let's see. I'm going to look a little more here. Sorry, guys. Scrolling down, I'm scrolling.
I'm going to pull up my Twitter feed.
Both of you?
That's what I'm on too.
Let's see here.
Let's see.
Now, I may have already missed this, but a lot of people are asking about guns. Did you guys already have a conversation about
We had a very healthy conversation about weapon balance and guns.
So these are probably some old
Yeah, if it's a very general question, then it's not worth getting into unless he wants to ask like why there's not more round clips in like a SPAS 12 or something very specific. But yeah, weapon tuning and weapon balance has been awesome in this game.
Now, I remember you guys did like, you know, at the Call of Duty experience, you guys did a paintball thing. And one of the maps from the game was actually the paintball arena.
Yeah.
Is there like one that you specifically would love to see recreated?
No way.
To do a paintball event?
To do a paintball event, yeah. I'm personally afraid of paintball.
High-rise would be cool, actually.
It really hurts. So.
High-rise would be real.
High-rise would be awesome.
Yeah.
If we could rent out a real-world location.
On top of a building.
And just do it there.
That's
awesome.
Yeah. Shipment makes the most sense, though, for paintball.
Yeah, we did Scrapyard. Yeah, Scrapyard was
cool, too. That was a good one to do.
Have you guys talked about prestige points at all? Some people are asking.
Yeah, you guys added prestige, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, so we added the 5 new prestige levels to the game. Prestige points are something that we've given out a few since launch to people, and we've always been looking at if we want to add more ways that you get prestige points, but we never wanted it to be something that was extremely abundant. Like, it was supposed to be something that's rare, that there's very specific stuff you had to do to get them. And so I don't know if we will add more ways to get them. Sometimes we might give them out as a reward, like we've done a few times already. And if you're in a clan on Elite, you can actually earn prestige points for your clan as well by like ranking up and doing the clan ops and doing all that stuff. Which clan operations just went live today, like 3 hours ago. So now clans can like, you know, do clan operations, earn double XP for their clan, earn some prestige points, I think, and do that stuff.
Let's see.
I'm surprised no one asked about why.
Oh, I was actually.
I'm sure there are plenty of people asking about why.
I was just about to ask that, literally. But
yeah. What's your thoughts on that? I know we're running brief, but that's another hot topic.
Yeah, YY, I mean, I think I've been pretty open that YY is something that's not going to change in Modern Warfare 3. It's just something that it was removed to fix. It was I don't think it was ever a feature that was intended.
Yeah, I think it was an accidental exploit. Yeah,
it was an accidental exploit that the exploit got closed, and no coder is ever going to take time to re-add an exploit that was unintentional in the first place. Even if it was something that, like, maybe if like for some reason we decide that the benefit of doing YY in the past is like a feature we want to add to the game, but in all honesty, I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I think YY just as an animation cancel is nice, you know, if you accidentally switch guns. But yeah, where it was like picking up weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys agree with like the YY being able to like if you double tap it, not switching weapons, or do you just philosophy with YY in general?
Right now we're pretty happy with how it is in Modern Warfare 3.
Fair enough.
I mean, you know, all that stuff is put in for a reason. How long it takes you to reload, how long, you know, each weapon takes to reload, how long it takes you to switch weapons, all that stuff is balancing things. So when there's an exploit to cancel out any of that, then it kind of throws off the original intent of all that timing.
Sure, that makes sense.
There's one more question, and we're gonna.
Go ahead. One more question. Oh yeah, we should take it from the community.
Well, now I want to make it like a really good one, and I don't know what to ask because there's so many.
Good luck with that.
Make it a good one.
I know.
I did my 21 questions, so we can just talk about it.
Do you see any that you like from here? How about that? Do you want to pick one? There, I was looking at that.
Which one?
No, sorry. I don't know. We had a lot of questions about Dead Man's Hand.
Is there going to be a Dead Man's Hands nerf? I don't know. I mean, weapon balancing is stuff we talk about all the time.
A lot of these are, some of these are just like words with question marks after them.
Yeah.
Maybe this one?
What's your favorite Call of Duty?
Can we get more maps into the Ground War playlist? Carbon and Mission are big enough maps to handle 99. It's possible. I mean, you know, once all the maps come out for every player, we're going to be adding in Liberation and some of the bigger maps from the DLC. So there will be more maps coming to Ground War eventually.
What did you ask over there?
No, he asked what his favorite Call of Duty was. It's like, come on now.
Why did you feel the need to keep death streaks?
Oh my goodness.
Death streaks are the thing that's always going to piss off good players and always make bad players happy. And it will always piss off a good player that you make a bad player happy. But there are a lot of people who play Call of Duty, and no one likes to constantly get owned.
What about Last Stand, though?
Last Stand is gone. Yeah, that's why we removed it.
Yeah, well.
But Final Stand.
Okay, you can rename it, but it's the same concept.
It's the same concept.
Last Stand's gone, but Final Stand.
But here's the difference: is Final Stand is annoying as a concept in general because when you put a guy down, you want him to be down.
Right.
So I agree with you there, and a lot of people do. But the difference between Final Stand and Last Stand is, at least with removing it as a perk, it's not happening every time someone dies.
Sure.
And that's the benefit we got. And that's why I was so happy that it was gone, is because you see it much less often. Yeah, when you still see it, it's frustrating as hell if you hate that concept to begin with, which I do, and other people do, but then there are other people who disagree with us.
Yeah.
And so it's that balance, it's the compromise of game development where, okay, I got it removed as a perk.
And I look at it as a compromise, too, if someone that hated it as a perk, as having it in a death streak. That is a compromise.
Yeah.
It's annoying as shit to see, but...
but at least we're seeing it less often now.
Yeah.
Because it's not a perk. Instead, you're only seeing
maybe
every
adding maybe
4 deaths.
7 deaths instead of 4.
Or just removing it at all.
Or removing it at all would be nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I think it was a mild win having it removed from the perk. Yeah.
But a win.
But a win nonetheless. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
People are saying please bring back third-person online mode.
Third person was cool. Not from someone that plays it at all, but thought it was cool.
Yeah, it's cool, and that's why you can still do it in private match.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that, you know, the playlist numbers are so low that...
and you can't have saturation of playlists either and stuff.
You have to balance what are people going to play the most. Let's try to rapid fire these as much as possible.
Okay. What are the reasons for keeping the commando lunge without the perk?
There's not really a lunge. There's, sometimes you have a weird lunge when there's lag, but there's not an intentional lunge at all, ever. Spec Ops DLC our first Spec Ops DLC will be coming out in March, so we will be doing our first content drop that actually includes Spec Ops missions only. And of course, all multiplayer maps are available in Spec Ops Survival. More War back in. We never had War. That was always a Treyarch game mode. I don't know if it's something that we will ever add to Modern Warfare. But it'd be interesting if we did.
Let's see. Did you already cover this?
Yeah, we talked about lag compensation and how we're always updating it.
Yeah, we're good. I mean, we are at our allotted time of 4 p.m. cutting the stream off too. So. Man, as always, it's awesome having you on. Thanks for putting up with me. I know I kind of grilled on some questions, but it's all in love. We love Call of Duty. Obviously, it's my favorite game. No doubt about that.
We're all going to say bye as a family.
Yeah, we're all going to say bye as one big family. So.
We're standing behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going to sign out. So, everyone, thanks for tuning in to the MW3 DLC stream. We're going to be doing DLC streams every month. Next month is going to be some Spec Ops, right?
Nice.
Rolling out Spec Ops. 402, thank you for coming by. Robert Bowling.
Thank you.
You guys can tweet him, forums, you guys know how to get a hold of him. And just
X-Jaws too.
X-Jaws for popping on the stream. X-Jaws got some news. You might be moving out to LA one day here soon.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, thanks for everybody tuning in, and check us out.
Something special tomorrow too.
Yeah, we got a stream on tomorrow for Active Valor, so make sure you guys tune in to the live stream tomorrow. That's it. Machinima Live signing out. Peace.
Peace.
See ya.